Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Headbutts franchise rebuild here under the co-op franchise rebuild banner. Last episode for our Headbutts was a dramatic back and forth best of three series against our division rivals, the Chucklers, who have been our toughest competition all series so far to this point. And we ended up taking the first game 11-5, lost the tough one 6-1 in game 2 against their ace, before bouncing back in game 3 with a 11th inning victory thanks to a clutch error by the Chucklers that transitioned into a walk-off 2-run single with the bases loaded from our catcher, Piper Villa, who stamped his name into the history books of legend status on the channel. Now we head into the finals, where we will be taking on the bottom seed Rushes, who made the playoffs as a 10-6 team. They finished third in their division, losing the tiebreaker to the Soul Takers, and also the Sirens, who were the best team in the league with, I believe, 13 wins or 12 wins, I forget. But they upset their division rivals in the quarterfinals. They then swept the 7-9 Vrooms in the semis to make it here with ease. So they have a rest advantage over us. For us, we're coming off a 3-game series where we had to use a lot of our bullpen in that third game. Our pitcher that is scheduled to pitch game 2, Noah Kaiser, will be pitching hurt because he ate a line drive to the face in game 1 of the Chucklers series. So we're already behind the 8 ball in that regard. But thankfully for us in this first game of the series, we have our number 4 pitcher, Sawyer Romano, who has not yet thrown a pitch here in the playoffs. So he is fresh and ready to go. With that Tier 2 workhorse trait, we're going to be hoping that we can get a very long quality start out of him to not use up this bullpen. And on the mound for the Rushes will be Chris Klein, who has won his one start here in the playoffs, which was game 1 in the semifinals, I want to say? No, hold on. No, he's the number 2, so he would have been their second game of the first round. So he won his start. 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA and a 1.14 whip. He also, however, has the Tier 2 workhorse trait, so he, like Romano, will tire at a slower rate compared to a normal starting pitcher. Lineup for today's game we already set. Leading off at shortstop today will be Lando Benjamin on the mound. Or not on the mound, Jesus Christ, at shortstop. Bobby Yeager, Colin Reeves is batting second at first base. He's locked in. Marvin Steed is batting third in left field. Batting fourth on fire at third base is Madden Rocket, coming off of a 6-for-6 game in game 3 of that Chuckler series. Pex Flex is batting fifth. He's getting the start at catcher today to give the hero Villa a day off. Batting sixth, locked in second baseman Gabriel Acosta. Batting seventh is tense MVP right fielder Nicholas Gallagher. Shameless has not been having a good postseason. Garlic Howell will round us out at number 8 in center, followed by Romano on the mound batting number 9. For the Rushes, leading off locked in right field is Hera O'Wugliams from the Platypi. So this is our first time actually seeing the Rushes roster. She is locked in. Then it is locked in third baseman Herbert Hackman from the Moonstars, locked in first baseman Grunt Manley, originally from the Grass Eaters. Milan Bonilla, the young catcher, believe he was on the Thumpers if I remember correctly. Simon Carr locked in at second base. He is a perennial all-star candidate. Batting sixth, shortstop Nacho Chris from the Moose, left fielder Muffin Studwick also from the Platypi, and center fielder Sienna Pushups, who's a backup, if I remember correctly, in the Green Nachos League. Chris Klein is on the mound batting number 9. Looking at their bench, they also have former Furry Flyer, center fielder Drake Graham, second baseman Kitty Kaufman, also from the Platypi. I'm sensing a theme here. Shortstop Grant Tucker is a backup in the Green Nachos League, left fielder Benny Balmer from the Beewolves. And they also have Braylon Jenkins, who's a backup catcher, I believe, in the Green Nachos League as well. Then in the rest of the rotation, they have their ace, Eduardo Weaver, who will not be available for them in this series, I believe. He might be pitching Game 3. Piper Tramples... Actually, Vern Turnburner should be their next one on the mound. They have a really good starting rotation. They have Weaver, Trampleson, and Turnburner. Because I believe Trampleson is their 3 and Weaver is their ace. So it's going to go Klein, Trampleson, Weaver. So we're not going to see Turnburner, most likely. Then in their bullpen, Slick Pickman, Overdog, Macula Spectacular from the Jacks, Remington Sharp from the Platypi, Raymond Benson, former Thumper and Furry Flyer, and Dive Bomber at one point. I believe we've developed him really well in that series. And Ricky McFarland, the Crocs closer. Okay, this is a really good team. What is their chemistry build here? It is Tier 2 everything except Discipline, which is at Tier 1. So they're a very well-rounded team I'm seeing. Okay. Put a lot of emphasis into the pitching side of things. Contact's pretty good. Power's a little bit below average. That's probably their weak point. speed and defense look pretty solid. So this is a really good team. We cannot take these guys lightly at all. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump into the action here as we get ready to play the finals here at Parque Jardinero in game number 1. Alright, I'm going to set that up real quick. I'll just send this over. Alright, shared chat is enabled. Good. So if our GM at Scootsy16 does show up here relatively soon, he will have the link already to bring his chat in if he goes live as well. Perfect. We plan to shared chat here for the finale, or the finals of this playoffs. Williams leads us off locked in with tier 1 off-speed hitter. She also has cannon arm, which is defensive trait. Locked in with a 375 average, 1 homer, and 3 RBI. She's batting 3 for 8 here in the postseason as Romano's going to start his first start with a fastball off the edge, 1-0. Romano in the regular season actually was really solid for us in his 3 starts. He won 2 of them, got a no decision in his third. 1.69 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP. Gave up only 4 runs in 21 1/3 innings pitched. He gave up 2 home runs, 16 strikeouts, 2 walks. Batting average against 277, and he went about 7 innings in every start, I believe, except his last one. I think he threw 8 innings, and then it was 6 1/3 or something like that. So yeah, he was really, really good for us in the regular season. Even regressing slightly, he still was really effective as that curve drifts inside. It's a 2-0 count to Williams. Heater down is chopped foul out of play, 2-1. Slider up, lined at the middle, past the diving Benjamin into left of center. That's going to be a base knock for Williams to lead off the game. So the Rushes have their leadoff woman on.
Third baseman, number 22,
Herbert Hackman up next, third baseman locked in, hitting .625 in the playoffs with 3 RBIs. He's been lighting it up here, offensively speaking. Change it down, and then lined right at Benjamin on the first one. 1 down as he was ready to make the catch.
The first baseman, number 21, Runt Manley.
Managing quick action, okay. Oh, quick action, okay. Hold on, I'm trying to read this shared chat thing. Well, down and in, that's chopped up the middle. Acosta their backhands the second one. Benjamin the first. Double play, you love to see it as that ends the inning in style. Nice little double play action there. So you head to the bottom of the first, we're scoreless. Benjamin, Reeves, and Steed do up against Chris Klein. Here's Benjamin, shortstop, hitting .300 with an RBI on the season. Klein in the regular season, let's have a look and see what he did. In the playoffs, actually, he got his win. 7 innings of quality raw 2-run ball, giving up only 7 hits with a walk and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against sitting at a solid .259. That's a very healthy number. Change up in there for a strike. Oh, and remember, he has tier 2 workhorse, so he, like Romano, will tire at a slower rate. Next pitch curve is skied to right center shallow. Out for it is the second baseman, Carr. He will put it away. 1 down. Next up is first baseman, the Baba Yaga, Colin Reeves, locked in, hitting .520 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs, and tier 3 bad ball hitter. Change of middle in, rope to right field, right at Williams, though, for the second out. And that'll bring on Marvin Steed, left fielder, hitting .368 with 3 homers, 9 RBIs in the playoffs. Tier 2 Powers right-hander also active. Steed had a big home run in that third game. Cut her down and in for a strike, 0-1. Gave us a 3-1 lead at the time. Change of low, 1-1. Heater up, late swing, 1-2. Throw down and then roped up the first baseline. Fair ball past the diving glove of Manley up the line. Right to Williams, though, who has the good arm, and we will hold with just the single, as we do not test the arm of Williams. Madman Madden Rocket up next. He's on fire. Third baseman's coming off a 6-for-6 game in that clincher against the Chucklers. Hitting .708 with 3 RBIs on the postseason. Curveball misses in from Klein, 1-0. Curveball hangs on the next pitch, pulled down the left field line into the corner. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. Just foul. 1-1 the count. Cutter up, line, fast Manley, and that's foul. 1-2, a little late. Pick off, back safely as the runner. Got a weak arm behind the plate here. And there he goes. Change it down, pulled foul out of play on the hit and run. 1-2. Change up and in, pulled foul again out of play. Still 1-2. Pitch out. They're worried about the steal. 2-2. Change it down. Dump to right field. It is down in front of the sliding O'Wugliams glove for a hit. Throw comes the third, and Steed will retreat the second wisely. 2 outs for catcher Pex Flexed. Hitting only 2 for 9 in the playoffs. Not a great series for Flexed. Change of middle in. That's a strike. He knew it was coming. 0-1. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. He chased it out of the zone, though. Skies it to right field. This is an easy play for O'Wugliams. She will put it away, and we will strand 2 to the second. It's scoreless. Bonilla, Carr, and Chris coming up. Here's Milan Bonilla, the catcher, getting his actual first at bat at the playoffs. He's the backup catcher here on this team. Normally Jenkins is the one playing, but they like Bonilla here with that RBI hero trait. Peter away is fouled off, 0-1, and they're also not using O'Wugliams as a catcher. Curve inside, misses 1-1. They need her in right field today. Slider up and in, whiff through it, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. First punch out for Romano. Carr up next. Second baseman locked in with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. He's only hitting 2 for 9, though, in the playoffs. He does, however, have both his hits are home runs, and he's driven in 6. So when he makes contact, it's gone far. Curveball is low on the first one, 1-0. Peter down and in hard up the middle. That is a base knock into left of center, and that is the first hit of the playoffs for Carr. That is not a home run. He's on with 1 down. Here's Nacho Chris, the shortstop from the Moose. Veteran hitting .333 with a 1 solo homer. Forcing up and away from Romano. Blew it by him. He swings under it. 0-1. Runner goes. Change up inside for a ball. Throw down by Flex. Not in time. Stolen base for the speedy Carr as he's in scoring position. Simon's for second of the postseason. He's 2 for 2. 1-1 count to Crisp. That slider is low. 2-1. Fastball down and in is fouled off. Late on it. 2-2. Throw down and in. Runner goes for third. Blocked in the dirt. Flex throw down is way late as that's another stolen base. Alright, so our GM probably won't be joining us tonight, so I won't worry about the shared chat, but we'll keep the door open in case he is able to finagle his way in here. Full count offering coming to Crisp. Heater up doors! Blew it by him. Second punch out for Romano as he is gone. That'll bring on Muffin Studwick, left fielder with Tier 1 fastball hitter. Hitting .231 with a solo homer. Does, however, have Tier 2 noodle arm, but that's a defensive trait. First pitch curve grounded to Reeves in the hole, backhanded, and he'll win the race to the bag as that's going to end the inning. Stranding the runner at third. Good pitching from Romano. Bottom 2. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Headbutts to Costa, Gallagher, and Howell. Gabriela Costa, who made a hero play in the third game against the Chucklers with a diving catch in the ninth to keep them off the board. She's locked in with Tier 2 inside pitch, Tier 2 bunter. At the time, that play turned to double play as they had the bases loaded, and it kept the game tied, forcing extras. Heater up and away was called strike, 0-1. Heater down and away late on it is Acosta, 0-2. Klein well ahead. Cutter is skied, shallow right center. Tough play coming in and not getting there is push-ups. It's a single. Little blooper for Acosta drops in, and that'll bring up shameless Nicholas Gallagher, the reigning MVP. Right fielder is tense, hitting only .364 in the playoffs, which is well below what he was hitting in the regular season. He only has 1 homer and 5 RBIs. He is also tense, as he did not have a good series against the Chucklers. Babel hitter active at Tier 3 as that first pitch is a pitch out, 1-0. Change of hangs, let's line to left center field, and that might get him going as it gets cut off by Studwick in the gap, saving extra bases. That would have scored Acosta with ease. First and second, nobody out for center fielder Garlic Howell, batting 8th today. A veteran hitting .300 with 2 RBIs. Reached on that vital error by Buffler at the end of last game, which kept the game alive for us. Change of away, that's a strike. 0-1. Cutter up, that's high. Good take. 1-1. Heater coming. Tier 3 sign stealer let us know, but we were late on it still. 1-2. Curveball up is chased. Hanger. Skied to shallow left. In on it Studwick. He'll put it away. 1 down. And that is going to bring up the pitcher Romano, getting his first at-bat of the playoffs. He's locked in already. Not a good hitter, but most pitchers aren't, as the infield's playing bunt. We're not playing bunt. We swinging. Curveball down and in. Rip foul. 0-1. Cutter down the middle. We're over it. 0-2. Or under it, I guess. I'm under and I'm over it. Stop it. We're not singing Five Finger Death Punch right now. 0-2. Cutter up. Line to first. That's one hopper to Manley, and they're going to turn a double play off this as we had to freeze on that liner. Good job by Manley to deke the line drive catch, and that's going to end the inning. Top three were scoreless. Push-ups, Klein, and O'Wugliams coming up as both teams have hit into double play balls. Here's Sienna push-ups, the 8-hitter, center fielder with Tier 2 bat ball hitter and Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. Slider up and in. That is high and inside. 1-0. Change it down and away. Off the plate. 2-0. Heater up and away. That's a strike. 2-1. Curveball down and in. Grounded up the middle as that was chased off the edge. Reeves is there. Takes it to the bag. 1 down. Next up going to be Chris Klein, the pitcher. First at bat of the playoffs for him. As remember, the Rushes play at a conference where the pitchers do not have to bat. This is the first time their pitchers will bat all season. So that first pitch heater is skied deep to right. Right to Gallagher, though. 2 down. And in the 16-game season, they only play their conference opponents. They never come across conference to play us. So 2 down for O'Wugliams as we're back to the top. Led off the game with a single and then was erased on a double play. First pitch curved well out of the zone from Romano as he lost the handle on it. Next pitch heater sent up the middle, another hit for O'Wugliams. She's 2 for 2. She will reach with a 2-out knock to keep the inning alive. Thankfully, she doesn't run particularly well. Herbert Hackman up next. He is 0 for 1 today. He is locked in. Come on down the way. Checked low. 1-0. Good eye. Heater down and in. Doors. 1-1. Change up, checked low, 2-1. That is driven deep right center field. Hackman got all of that elevated fastball as that one's going to find its way out of here in a hurry as the Rushes are on the board first. It is 2-0 on a 454 bomb from Hackman, his first homer of the playoffs. Could not have come at a better time for the Rushes as that one went breaking the sound barrier on that one. Next up, Grunt Manley, who's 0 for 1 but locked in. Romano no longer locked in. Curveball down, that's low, 1-0. Heater down and in, that's a strike, 1-1. Slider down and away, that is pulled foul, 1-2. Change up and in. Jammed him, popped behind second. Acosta there, puts it away, and that ends the inning. But a home run for Hackman breaks the tie. It's 2-0. Bottom 3. Benjamin, Reeves, and Steed do up as Klein pitches with the lead. Here's Benjamin. He's 0 for 1 today with a pop out. Curve inside on the first one. Well off the zone. 1-0. Change up and away. Hit well by Benjamin, but right at the center fielder push-ups, who has the easy catch. 1 down. Next up is Reeves, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out. No longer locked in either. Curveball middle in, hard grounder up the middle, but backhanded by Carr. He'll go to first, 2 down. Hard hit, but a hard out. Here's Steed, 1 for 1 with a single. Changeup drifts low out of the zone, 1-0. Cutter up, dumped up the middle. Liner caught by Crisp as he spears it, and that ends the inning. To the 4th, it's 2-0 as Klein makes Crisp quick work of us. Bonilla, Carr, and Chris coming up. Here's Bonilla, 0 for 1 today. Heater down and in, foul back, 0-1. Come on down in the way. Whiff through it, 0-2. Heater middle in. Broken bat chopper, 1 hopper. Acosta there to first, 1 down. Next up, Carr. He's 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch Slayer active. Slider down, pop foul out of play. Carr singled and stole 2 bases his first go around. Heater down in the way is fouled off, 0-2. Curveball up and in. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. Third punch out for Romano as he's feeling it. Next up is Crisp, who's 0 for 1 intense. Struck out his first at bat. Heater down, low, 1-0. Change up and in. Fouled back, 1-1. Slider down and in. 2-1 inside. Curveball inside, whiff through it, 2-2. Heater up and away. Fouled back, he went after it, 2-2. Heater down and away. Fouled off late, still 2-2. Change up, fouled back. Good battle from Nacho. down and in. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. 4th punch out for Romano as he gets a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, Rocket, Flexed, and Acosta coming up. There's the Madman, Madden Rocket, 1 for 1 with a single. He's on fire. 7 for his last 7 at the plate. Actually, 8 for his last 8, dating back to Game 2 of the Chucklers series. That first pitch heater's up there, 0-1. Cutter up, Skyball, left of center, and that streak's going to end. His push-ups is over. Calls off Studwick for the first out. Next up is Flexed, who's 0 for 1. Chased it away on the heater, out of the zone. Slow roller to short. Chris takes his time. Throw to first, 2 down. And that brings up Acosta, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Inside pitch active. Klein locked in. Curveball up and in well high, 1-0. Change up and in, pulled in the hole to short, backhanded by Nacho. He'll throw deep in the hole, throw to first in time. That ends the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Klein. Top 5, it's still 2-0 as both teams have reached a stalemate. Studwick, push-ups, and Klein, bottom of the lineup, up for the rushes. There's Studwick, who's 0 for 1. First pitch heater up and away, taken high, 1-0. Curveball down, check, 2-0, low. Change up and in. Studwick out in front of it. He's looking heater. 2-1. Slider middle to zone. Check, strike at the knees. 2-2 as that drifts. Change up down. Ooh, he's late. Fouled it off. 2-2. He thought it was going to drop. It did not. Curveball down in the way. Chopper to short. Slow roller. Charging Benjamin. Takes his time. Throw to first. Cannon arm gets him. 1 down. Next up, push-ups is 0 for 1. Heater up and away. Check, strike. 0-1. Dripping in, jammed to left field on the line. Steed back a step, puts it away. 2 down. And now Klein, pitcher 0 for 1 with a fly out. Curveball away on the first one. That's a strike called. 0-1. Threw off his timing a bit. Slider up and in. Foul to back. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Outside and high. 1-2. Change it down and in. Low. 2-2. Down the way. He gone! Blew it by him at the D's. 5th punch out for Romano. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 5. It's still 2-0. Rushes. Gallagher, Howell, and Romano. Bottom of our lineup coming up. Can the MVP start a rally? Shameless 1 for 1 with a single. Still tense. Her ball in there at the knees. Good pitch from Klein, who is locked in. Not even at 40 pitches yet on the day. That curve drifts outside this time. 1-1. Heater down, lifted by Gallagher to dead center field. That's hit pretty well. On the run, push-ups, leaping at the wall. And if you mess with the Ram, you're going to get the horns as Mr. MVP, Shameless Nicholas Gallagher, finally shows up with his 2nd homer of the playoffs. And we're on the board. It's 2-1 as he is back to neutral mojo. Let's see if the rally is started. Will that light the fire? Here's Hal. 0 for 1 is Klein no longer locked in either. Fastball on the knees. Good pitch on the cutter from Klein. Heater up and in. Chase. Dribbler to short. Slow roller. Chris bare hands. Throw to first in time. 1 down. Pitcher due up next. It's Romano. Locked in 0 for 1. Curveball up. Lined up the middle. And there's a hit for Romano as he'll get 1 on the board. He's 1 for 2. There we go. Help your cause. And now we're up to Benjamin, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out. Curveball hangs on the next one, lined at the middle. That is over the glove of Crisp on the leap, and that's through for a hit. First and second now with 1 down. Headbutts building some momentum. Now the Baba Yaga. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Colin was robbed of 2 home runs in the Chucklers series. He did manage to get 1 on the board, though. Heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Little hack activates a tier 2. They do say the 3rd time's the charm. Cutter drops low, 1-1. No more little hack. Heater down, ripped by Reeves deep to right field. That's going to get run down by O'Bugliams in the gap. 2 down. Back safely is Romano at 2nd. 2 on for Steed, 1 for 2 with a single. Need a clutch 2-out hit from the veteran. Heater down in the way, that is a strike. 0-1. That heater misses high from Klein. 1-1 as he passes 50 pitches. Checked inside on a heater. Good hold by Marvin. 2-1. Heater up, line to left field. That's a base hit as that swung right through. Romano has to hold at 3rd as went right to Studwick. Bases loaded. 2 down for Madman Madden Rocket, who's 1 for 2 with a single. He is on fire. Flew out last at bat. Hottest hitter on the team right now is up in the right spot. Let's see if he can deliver. Change up inside. Chase pulled foul. 0-1. Heater way, late swing, 0-2. Chased it up, blooper, caught by Klein as that ends the inning. But we do get on the board. Home run for the MVP. Shameless Nicholas Gallagher puts us on the board. It's 2-1 to the 6th. Williams, Hackman, and Manley coming up. Here's a Williams, 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. First pitch curveball down from Romano, in there at the knees, 0-1. Here up and away, high, 1-1. Change it down and away, lined at the middle, another hit for Williams. She is 3 for 3. Swinging a good stick so far. Hera on the board again with her 3rd hit. Here's Hackman, 2-run bomb last time up. He's 1 for 2, locked in still. Swing it down and away, fouled off, 0-1, little late. Well, down and in the dirt, good block by Pex, 1-1. Slide it down in the way, chased it in the dirt. Hackman wanted it, 1-2. Down and in, chased it, strike 3. He gone. 6 punch out for Romano. 1 down for Manley, who's 0 for 2. Change it down and in, check strike, 0-1. Down and away. That's a strike called this time, 0-2. Romano passes 70 pitches. Curveball down. Chased it. Strike 3. He gone. Another one for Romano. He's at 7. 2 down for Bonilla, who's 0 for 2. Slider up on the first one. Fouled off late. 0-1. Forcing it down and in. Chase. Broken back grounder. Romano dodges the shrapnel. Bare hands and fires. In time to first to end the inning. Leadoff singles erased. Bottom 6. Flex to Costa and Gallagher coming up. There's Flex 0 for 2. Trying to get something going offensively today. Cutter middle in. That's a strike called at the knees, actually. 0-1. Good pitch from Klein. Curve down and in. Same spot. 0-2. Right on the corner. Curveball middle in. Flex pops it up. Right center shallow. Williams in. Calls off push-ups. Puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Acosta. 1 for 2 with a single. Grounded out to short last at bat. Curve misses high from Klein, 1-0. Change up high and away, 2-0. Good hitters count. Change up at the letters. What a pitch, 2-1. Definitely looking heater there. Heater way line at the middle. Acosta gets a base knocked through. She's 2 for 3. Speed on the base paths. Next up is Gallagher, 2 for 2 with a solo homer and a single. Runner goes on the first pitch, cutter up. That's a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Acosta. Gabrielle's first of the playoffs. She's 1 for 1. 0-1 count to Gallagher. Change it down out in front of it. 0-2. That activates tough out though at tier 2. Throw down is chased and we stay alive. 0-2. Heater up high, hopper to first, right at Manley. He'll take the out at first. 2 down, moving to third is Acosta. RBI chance for Hal, who's 0 for 2 today, looking to come through in the clutch. Heater down, that's low, 1-0. Heater up and away, late swing, 1-1. I chased it out of the zone as well. Cutter up, late on it, 1-2. Heater coming, down at the knees, blooped over second, run down, no, Carr can't get there in time. Hal bloops it in over the glove of Carr, and that's a base knock to tie it up at 2. We're back even, and here comes Romano locked in. Sawyer, you got something in the tank. Keep rolling, baby, keep rolling. Hal goes on the first one, curveball high, throw down by Bonilla, and no chance to get Garlic. Easy steal on the breaking pitch. For third of the playoffs for Hal, he's leading the team with 3 steals so far. 1-0 count to Romano. Heater way, blooper to right center, shallow, push-ups playing deep, won't get there. It's an RBI knock for Romano. He's going to help his own cause as Hal scores easily. Headbutts have their first lead. It's 3-2. Benjamin up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Come on, Lando. Heater down, that's line hard to center field. Hit well by Benjamin, but it's going to go right to push-ups at the warning track, and that'll end the inning. Headbutts, though, get the lead as with a 2-out rally. We're back in front, 3-2. To the 7th, Carr, Crisp, and Studwick coming up. Bottom of the lineup coming through. Howell and Romano, the pitcher, helping his own cause. Top 7, Carr leads off, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch change up down and in. Line to short. Benjamin dives just out of his reach through to left field. Leadoff knock for the speedy Carr, who has stolen twice today already. And he does represent the tying run. Here's Crisp, 0 for 2. Pitch out, runner does not go on the first one. Pick off in the dirt. Good save by Reeves. 1-0. Pick off again. Still nothing. Runner does not go on the pitch out. 2-0. 2-0 pitch to Klein. There he goes. Curveball at the knees for a strike. Throw down. No chance. 2-1 the count. Slide it down in the way. Check. 3-1 outside. Heater inside, ball 4 off the glove of Flex, going for third. Carr, throw down, not in time. Tying run 90 feet away. We're playing double play. Tier 2 distractor is active at first from Crisp. Heater down in the way, check strike, 0-1. Romano still locked in despite the walk. Change it down and in, check low, 1-1. Ball down in the way, check strike call, there we go, 1-2. Painting the edge. Four-seamer up and in. Check 2-2. He wanted it. Slide it down and in. Grounder in the hole to short. Backhanded by Benjamin. Goes to second for 1. A cost to the first. Not in time. It's a fielder's choice. RBI for Studwick. We're tied at 3. Here's push-ups. 0 for 2. Romano still locked in despite it. Change it down and into push-ups. That's just blasted to right center field. Gallagher on the run. Lays out of his reach as it's down for extra bases. Howell tracks it down, gets it in, rounding third. It's going to be an RBI triple for push-ups, and the Rushes retake the lead at 4-3, of course. Klein up next, 0 for 2 intense. Pinch hitting for him is Kierty Kaufman with tier 2 bad ball hitter. We're going to have to go to the bullpen here. I think Romano is just about done today. Still great pitching from him. All right, we're going to go to Benitez first here. Lando, go ahead, take over. 9 ERA, 267 whip. He's pitched in the last 2 games. Heater away outside, 1-0. Got the win in that 11th inning rally. Changeup whiffed out in front of by Kaufman, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. High, 2-1. We're moving the infield in. We need that out at home. Heater away. Hard hit at the middle. It's through into center field. RBI knock for the pinch hitter Kaufman, and it's now 5-3 as the Rushes pull ahead. Next up, Williams, 3 for 3 with 3 singles and good speed on the base paths as well. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Benitez tense, pick off, not in time. Two-seamer up and away, that's a strike, 0-2. Heater down and away. Grounder right at Rocket, he'll go to second for 1. A cost to the first, double play, you love to see it as Benitez gets out of it. Back to neutral he goes, but the Rushes do break through against Romano for 3 runs. They take the lead 5-3. Bottom 7, Reeves, Steed, and Rocket. Heart of the lineup coming up. Can we rally? Slick Pickman, the long arm, is now in as he replaces Kaufman. Klein is out, but he is in line for the victory. Here's Reeves, 0 for 3. And he does get a quality start. Romano does not. Switch hitter Reeves will now bat right-handed for the first time today as that slider's in there at the knees from Pickman, 0-1. Slider up and in, turned on by Collin, driven deep to left center field, deep into the gap, and if you mess with the Ram, you get the horns. Pickman hung a breaking pitch, and Reeves was ready for it. His bad ball hitter made that pitch mincemeat. Third of the playoffs for Baba Yaga, and it's 5-4 just like that. Headbutts cut the lead down to 1. Now Steed up 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Lefty-lefty matchup takes away Steed's power trade as that slider's in there at the knees from Pickman, 0-1. Chased it inside. What am I swinging at? 0-2. Change it down. Chased, fouled off. Good eye. 0-2. Well, way to fight anyway. Change up, chased, pulled foul again. Still 0-2 to Steed. Slided down and in. Chased it. 1 hopper to second. Carr takes his time. Makes the play. 1 down. Next up, from Madman. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Contact versus lefty activates for him here at Tier 2. Heater up and in. Lined at the middle. Diving is Chris to take away a hit. 2 down. Here's X Flex, who's 10, 0 for 3. Change it down the way, that's a strike. 0-1. I would pinch hit for him if Villa didn't need rest. Heater low, 1-1. Heater up and away, high hopper up the middle. Base hit past the diving glove of Carr as Flex will reach with 2 down. Good hit, Pex. Keeps the inning alive here for the 6-hitter Acosta. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. She is locked in. And stolen a base as well. Heater up and away, that's a strike. Good pitch from Pickman, 0-1. Heater up and away, line to right field. That's going to be down for a hit. Acosta's third of the day. She's 3 for 4. Rally continues with 2 outs. Coming to the plate is going to be Gallagher. Shameless 2 for 3 with a solo homer, a single, and a ground out last at that. Can the MVP come through in the clutch for the Headbutts? Heater down, lined into center field. Yes, he will. Going to third is flexed. He has the hold, though, as he's the slowest runner on the team. Bases loaded with 2 down now for Garlic Hal, who already came through once to tie it. Can he do it a second time? 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put him with 2 outs against the tense Slick Pickman and Tier 2 pick officer. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Slider down, rip down the line. Foul! Just missed the line. 0-2. Heater up and away, chased, blooper, shallow center. Carr will get there to end the inning as we strand the bases loaded for the second time this game. But a home run from Reeves cuts the lead down to 1. 5-4, top 8. Hackman, Manley, and Bonilla coming up. Here's Hackman, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer earlier. Has the start against Benitez. Change-up fouled back, 0-1. Got him out in front. Change it down and in. Chop. Fair ball on the plate. Flexed makes the throw. 1 down. Easy first out. Next up, Manley, who's 0 for 3. Down and in. Hit up the third base line. Diving rocket smothers it. Nice play by the Madman. Throw across. 2 down. Attaboy. There's Bonilla. Tense 0 for 3 today. He has not had a good day at the plate. He's him up and away. Fouled off. 0-1. Up and in. Blooper over first. Reeves is there. 1-2-3 inning for Benitez as he's through the 8th clean. He's due to lead off, so we will pinch hit for him. Then Benjamin and Reeves. Pinch hitting for Benitez off the bench is the injured Nash Hammond with Tier 2 pinch perfect, who has yet to get a hit in the playoffs, and he tweaked his groin in Game 3 last episode, so he's hurt. Change up and in, that's a strike, 0-1. He is well enough to hit, though. That's high, 1-1. Thankfully, he's healed up to well. Change up and in, pulled foul, 1-2, activating Little Hack again for Hammond. Change it down, hit well to left center, but it's going to hang up again, caught by Studwick for the first out. There's Benjamin, 1 for 4 with a single at the top of the lineup. Heater right there, 0-1. Pickman back to neutral mojo. Heater inside, driven by Benjamin to right field, but right to Williams, 2 down. And back to the Baba Yaga. Homered off Pickman last at bat, he's 1 for 4 and locked in. Heater up, chase, line to right field, that's a base hit past the glove of Manley. 2 out knock for the Baba Yaga. Tying run on here for Steed. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Oh, late on that slider. That was a hanger. 0-1. Change up in there. 0-2. Pick off. They got him. In the dirt. Manley dirts the throw and Reeves steals second. 0-2 count to Steed. Pick off again. This time we're not going to test it. Heater down, rip foul, 0-2 to Marvin. Heater up and in, chop the second right at Carr. Not the right guy to hit it to. If we hit that and the hold is short, we get a base hit. Subbing in for Hammond, long reliever Kent Ratherswell. Top 9, it's 5-4. We need to hold him. Carr, Crisp, and Studwick, 5, 6, and 7 due up for the rushes. Here's Carr, locked in 2 for 3 with 2 singles. First pitch changeup down and away from Ratherswell. Hit through his legs into center field on the slow roller. 3rd hit of the day for Carr. As the speed demon will once again be on. Here's Crisp, 0 for 2 with a walk. Pick off the first by Ratherswell in the dirt. Good save by Reeves again. Heater down and away. Runner goes. Strike called. Throw down by Flex. Not in time. Another stolen base. Ratherswell in the playoffs has yet to give up an earned run. He has a whip of .225 and 1 strikeout. Ball down and in. 1 hopper to short. Picked by Benjamin. Looks the runner back. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, Studwick, 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out last at bat. He is tense. Ball down and in. Runner goes for 3rd in the dirt. Throw down by Flex. No chance again. And we have to move the infield in now. 1-0. Heater down in the way. Fouled off by Studwick. 1-1. Slider up and in. Hold foul. Out of play. 1-2. Fork ball down and in. Chase, chopper to short, slow roller. Benjamin has to go to first to get the out, 2 down, as it was a slow roller. And there's the insurance run as they're up 6-4. Here's push-ups, 1 for 3 with an RBI triple last at bat. Heater up, strike called, 0-1. There goes first pitch Slayer. Ball down, low, 1-1. Ball down in the way. Check strike, 1-2, and that's the first earned run given up by Ratherswell this playoffs. Change up and in, fouled back, out of play, 1-2. Heater down and in. Low, 2-2. Change up and away. High, 3-2. Good hold. Slider down and away. Ball 4. What a take from push-ups. Now to bring up the pitcher. Here's Pickman. He is not coming off. He will bat. Either way, that's a strike. 0-1. Peter middle in. That's a strike. 0-2. Run down the way. Chased it. Strike 3. Picked by Flex. Throw to first. That ends the inning. He gone. Bottom 9. We're down 2. It's 6-4. We need a rally. Rocket, Flex, and Acosta coming up. There's the Madman. 1 for 4. He's on fire. Studwick is coming off. Benny Balmer with Tier 2 clutch will sub in to left field. He's a much better defender. So they have good arms everywhere except center field. Push-ups has the weakest arm. Heater in the dirt. Low from Pickman. 1-0. He's going to start the 9th here. Changeup pulled away. Chased it low. 1-1. Bad pitch to swing at. Chased that out of the zone. 1-2. Great job, kid. Heater up and in. Lined up the middle. That's a hit for the Madman as he'll reach with his second. He's 2 for 5 today. Tying run coming to the plate for the Headbutts with nobody down. Here's Flex. Tense 1 for 4 with a single. I'll pinch hit for him now. We're going to go with outfielder Camilla Gare. Batting .333 in the playoffs. Heater away. Ball 1. Runner goes. Change it down and in. That's a strike. Throw down. Even with pickoff, so they still can't get him. Madman's safe. 1-1 count. Change up inside, misses, 2-1. Little hack will not factor into this at bat for Gare. Heater down, Chopper in the hole to first, slow roller. There's Manley, flips to Pickman, in time, 1 down. Here's Acosta, 3 for 4 with 3 singles, she is locked in. Coming in is Immaculate Spectacular. He's looking for the 2-out save as the former Jacks reliever is going to try and slam the door on us. 2.84 ERA, 142 whips, 6 strikeouts, Tier 2 crossed up as well. Runner at third does not matter, tying run is at the plate. Heater inside, hits the edge. What a call. 0-1. Change up, this time misses. 1-1. Change up away, hits the edge again. This time on the outer edge. 1-2. Slider at the knees, dumped by Acosta to right center field. Into the gap it goes, and that's going to be trouble. It's rolling to the deep corner as well. Misplayed by push-up, she didn't get there. Rounding second, Acosta, she's flying. She's into third with a 1-out triple. Representing the tying run, and the infield will be drawn in for the rushes. And shameless Nicholas Gallagher, the MVP's coming to the plate. 3 for 4 with a homer and 2 singles. He's going to try and play hero ball. Tier 3 bad ball hitter active against the 10th Spectaculo. This is the marquee matchup you wait for. Who will come out on top? Heater up and in, jammed by that's deep to center. That's deep enough. Push-ups has the weakest arm. She's under it. Makes the catch. Tagging is Acosta. She will fly home. We are tied at 6. And we still have 1 out to play with. Here's Hal looking to walk it off. 1 for 4 with an RBI single. Spectacular tense. Heater there. 0-1. Slider up and away, bloop to second, caught by Carr. We're going to the 10th, tied at 6, as we got the 2 we needed here in Game 1. Williams, Hackman, and Manley, top of the lineup coming up. Williams 3 for 4 with 3 singles is locked in. Gare is out of position at catcher. We will change that in a second. We're going to take Hal out, and we're going to bring in Villa to catch. You're down and away low, ball 1. Work ball down and in. Chopper up the middle. Costa backhands cleanly. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Hackman. 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer today. Work ball down and in. Low ball 1. You're down and away. Line right at Acosta. 2 down. Here's Manley 0 for 4. Ball away. That's a strike, 0-1. Heater down and in. Popped him up to first. Reeves is under it, calling for it immediately. And it's a 1-2-3 10th inning for Ratherswell. Bottom 10. It's tied at 6, looking to walk it off. Ratherswell, Benjamin, and Reeves due up. Alright, looking at the bullpen, what do we have? Roth is below half stamina. Pops is slightly above and locked in. Hooper is a 3/4 stamina, but he's tense. I don't like our odds. We're going to have to roll with what we got here. Kent, you're going to have to bat. I don't like our odds. You have to swing here, big man. Heater up and away. Strike from Spectacular, 0-1. Heater's inside, 1-1. Heater down, hard, hitting the hole to short, past the diving Crisp into left field, and Ratherswell hits a leadoff single. We got the go-ahead run on to lead off. Benjamin up next, 1 for 5 today. Could pinch hit here with Lopez, but I'll hold off. He is tense. Change up in there, 0-1. Heater inside, lined off of Spectacular's glove into no man's land, and it's not in time. Oh, it is in time. Damn, I thought Benjamin beat it. Fielder's choice, 1 down, runner at second for Reeves, winning run in scoring position. Can the Baba Yaga walk it off? 2 for 5, locked in. Homer in a single. And they walk him. They don't want him. They want to set up the double play ball at any base. Here's Marvin Steed, 2 for 5 with 2 singles. His power trait is back against the right-hander. Chased the changeup out of the zone, pulled foul, 0-1. Bad pitch to swing at. Come on, Marvin. Heater up, ready for it, line right at Hackman, 2 down. And it's going to come down to Madman Madden Rocket, who's on fire. 2 for 5 with 2 singles, looking to be the hero. Changeup up, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater up hard, hit up the middle, but right to Carr, holding the runner. We're going to the 11th. Bonilla, Carr, and Chris leading off. Heater up on the first one, line to left. Steed back a step is there. 1 pitch, 1 out for Ratherswell. Next up, Carr, 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Well, down and in. 1 hopper to short. Benjamin there, clean play. Throw to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Chris, 0 for 3 with a walk. Ball down and away. Check strike, 0-1. Slider up and away. High, 1-1. Heater down. Low, 2-1. Change up and in. Whiff through it, 2-2. Slider down and in. He gone! Chased it! Another punch out for Ratherswell. 1-2-3 inning to the bottom of the 11th. Gare, Acosta, and Gallagher coming up. Here's Gare, 0 for 1, playing center now. Change up inside, ball 1. Either way, that's fouled off, out of play, 1-1. Slider down, foul back, 1-2. Little hack activates now. Slider up and away, hitting the hole to second, cut off by Carr. Bare hands, the first, 1 down. Next up, Acosta, 4 for 5, triple, 3 singles, and an RBI. Heater down, that's low, 1-0. Change up and away, strike, 1-1. Heater down, driven to right center on the sky ball. Williams does not get there. That's not a good path to the ball. Digging for second, Acosta. She'll beat the throw. It's a double. She's a home run shy of the cycle with her 5th hit of the game, and she is the winning run for shameless Nicholas Gallagher. The MVP hit a sac fly to tie it in the 9th. He's going to look to win it in the 11th. And they're going to Remington Sharp, who is yet to pitch in the playoffs, the former Platypi reliever, with Tier 2 Elite 2-seamer. Runner at second is Spectacular's problem. Grant Tucker will also sub in on the double switch, replacing Nacho Crisp. He will bat third if they come up again in the 12th. So they have a better defensive option at shortstop now. And they walk Gallagher. They don't want him. They want who's after him. They want Villa. Don't they know? Do you not know? Have you not heard? Villa walked it off in Game 3 with the bases loaded on a 2-run walk-off single. Is the legend of Piper Villa going to continue to grow? Sharp is ready. Here we go. Heater away. Ball 1. Yet to throw a pitch. He already has a walk. Slider up. Hitting the hole to second. Cut off by Carr. It goes to second 1. Tucker to first. Double play. We are going to the 12th. Tied at 6. Ballmer, push-ups, and Tucker coming up. And Ratherswell coming back out. He is locked in here against the clutch Ballmer. Curveball down. Hit through the middle. That is a seeing eye single on a slow roller. You hate to see that. No longer locked in. Here's push-ups. 1 for 3 with a triple, a walk, and an RBI. Fastball down the way. Low, ball 1. Curveball down and in. Whiff through it, 1-1. Forkball down and the way. Chopper up the middle. Acosta there. Backhand to second one. Benjamin the first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. One down for Tucker. First at bat of the day. He's batting .500. First pitch forkball down and away from Rotherswell. Fooled him. He's out in front of it. 0-1. Heater up and in. Foul back. 0-2. Slider down and in. Well, hit up the third base line softly. Tucker backhands. He has to go to first with it 2 down, as that was not going to get the out at second. Here's O'Wugliams, 3 for 5 with 3 singles, looking to be the hero. Slider down and away. Sat on and fouled off. 0-1. Forkball down and in. Checked inside. 1-1. Heater up and away. Checked high. 2-1. Slider away. Fouled off. 2-2. Change it down and in. Inside. 3-2. Full count. Heater down and away. Ball 4. Outside. Walked her. Here's Hackman. Locked in. 1 for 5 with a 2-run homer. Four-seamer down and in. Ball 1. Forkball down and away. Low. 2-0. Curveball down. Chased it low. 2-1. Change it down and in. Lined into center field. That's going to get down for a hit. And Gare cuts it off. It'll be an RBI knock for Hackman. They take the lead. It is 7-6. Rotherswell gave it his all today. He's just out of gas. We'll double switch in. We're gonna go to Hooper since he is specialist here. We're gonna take Gare out, and we are gonna bring in Trejo. He'll lead off next inning. He'll be in center. RBI hero versus Tier 3 specialist. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off by Manley. 0-1. Heater down and away. Hit slow roller back to Hooper. He'll take the out at first. He gets the out. But we're down 1. Bottom 12. Trejo, Benjamin, and Reeves. 9-1-2 coming up. Can the Headbutts pull off another miracle? Here's Trejo. Hitless in the playoffs. He's 0 for 1 as a batter. Tier 1 easy target active for Sharp. Sharp came in, got the clutch double play. He gets ahead on the heater up at the letters. 0-1. Change up inside. Hit back to Sharp. Easy handles. 1 down. Benjamin up next is tense. 1 for 6 with a single today. Oh, Sharp's an ace. We're going to go to Lopez with Ace Exterminator. Maybe he'll break through here. Tier 2 Ace Exterminator. Tense. The old man takes a slider in there from his old teammate. 0-1. Heater away is popped up. Shallow second. Caught by Carr for the second out. We're down to our last chance. It's the Baba Yaga. Reeves 2 for 5 with a home run from the right side of the plate. He has singled and walked intentionally. Heater at the knees. 0-1. Little hack activates. Slider from in. Line by Reeves to left center field. That is down for a hit. Tying run is on with 2 down. Game continues for Steed. 2 for 6 with 2 singles. Heater low. Ball 1. Heater up. Late swing. 1-1. Pick off. Back safely as Reeves. Heater inside, line to center field, and Steed comes through. Rally continues with 2 down. 2 on, 2 outs. Madman Madden Rocket to the plate. 2 for 6 with 2 singles. He is on fire. Heater up and away, driven by Madman deep into the right field corner. Will it stay fair? No, it won't. He's just late. 0-1. Slider inside, jammed him, right to Tucker. Throw to first, ends the game as we drop a tough game 1, 7-6 in 12. You hate to fucking see it. That is a dagger. We fought with what we had, and it just wasn't enough. Rushes get the advantage, and they're going home with their ace on the mound. Not great. 3 RBIs for Hackman. He had to walk off. He had to go ahead hit there in the 12th and the 2-run homer. Studwick 2 driven in. Push-ups 1. Kaufman 1. Home run for Reeves. 2 solo homer for Gallagher. He had a sac fly. Acosta had an RBI. I think triple. Howell had an RBI single, and Romano had an RBI single. Klein 6 quality innings, giving up 3 runs. Pickman 2 1/3 gave up 2. Spectacular 2 innings, gave up 1, and Sharp gets the win, inning and 2/3 scoreless. Romano 6 1/3 gave up 5 runs. He pitched really well though. He went long for us. Benitez inning and 2/3, Only gave up a hit. Rather, well, 3 2/3. We rode him until he was dead. So he takes the loss, unfortunately, and Hooper gets the last out. Acosta, player of the game, had 5 hits. Home run shy of the cycle. Shame it doesn't matter. Shameless had a home run, drove in 2. Didn't matter. And Baba Yaga had 3 hits, and we still couldn't fucking win. Yep. So we are behind the 8 ball heading into game 2. We need to go all 3 games again. Great. I was hoping for a 2-game series here. I don't have the pitching for this. Well, at least we will have Roth. We will have Pops. We will have Hooper. And we have the injured Noah Kaiser on the mound. Well, at least injury prone won't screw him anymore. Trampelson actually will be on the mound for the Rushes here in game 2. Their ace will be in game 3. So at least we'll have both aces in game 3 if necessary. Kaiser pitching hurt, no record, a 7.20 ERA and a 2 whip. We did win that game he pitched. Unfortunately, our bullpen blew the lead. Trampelson pitched well in her 1 start, giving up 1 run, getting a win. Lineup is in. It's going to be Howell, Reeves, Rocket, Gallagher, Acosta. Nash Hammond will get his first start. Steed, Villa, and the old man, Charlie freaking Lopez, because Reeves is DHing today. Carr is on fire. Williams is locked in. Braylon Jenkins is back catching. Manley, Hackman locked in. Push-ups, Graham in center. Tucker and Ballmer as Crisp, Studwick, Bonilla all find the bench. Let's go. Game 2. Need a win at Shaka. Of course it's Shaka. It's always Shaka. Oh boy. We're going to need it. The injured Noah Kaiser. Is he going to pull off the Kurt Schilling bloody sock, or is he just going to get lit up? We got to force game 3. Here we go. Hal leading off. Did not have a good first game. He did drive in a run, though. 1 hit is that first pitch from Trampelson inside. 1-0. Cutter high. 2-0. Heater up. Fouled back. Late on it. 2-1. Heater high, ball 3. That activates tier 1 compose for Trampelson. Heater down and in, jammed to right field. That is going to hang up, though, for Williams. 1 down. Reeves up next, locked in, hitting .516. He had 3 hits in the first game, had a homer as well. Heater inside, jammed him. Skied it to center. Push-ups is already Graham actually is already there. 1 down, or 2 down. And here's Madman on fire. Came up just shy of being a clutch player for us. Change up away, bloop to shallow center. Tough play for Graham, but he will get there over the diving Card and the inning. 1-2-3. Bottom 1, Carr, Williams, and Jenkins do up against the on-fire Carr to lead off. Tier 2 first pitch Slayer, coming off a 3-hit game facing the injured Noah Kaiser, who took a line drive to the face in his only playoff start. And he's not even fully healed. He's pitching hurt, so he will tire faster. Curveball chopped on the next one to Charlie. The old man makes the play. 1 down. Here's a Williams locked in. Comes off a 4-hit game. 4th ball in there at the knees. 0-1. Maybe down and away. Outside. 1-1. Comes off a 3-hit game, and she had a clutch walk. 2-seamer lined into left center. That's down for a hit. That'll be a 1-out knock for Hera. Next up is Jenkins. Catcher did not play game 1. He was resting. Tier 2 first pitch Slayer active, hitting .273 in the playoffs. 2-seamer up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. 4-pull down and in. Jenkins chops it foul. 0-2. 4-seamer down and away. Chopped up the third base line. Backhanded by Rocket. Throw to second for 1. Acosta to first. Double play. You love to see it. And we needed that one. To the second. Gallagher, Acosta, and Hammond coming up. Here's Shameless. Gallagher had a home run in the first game. He drove in 2 runs. Tier 3 bad ball hitter active. Down the middle. Chopped. Back to Trampelson. Easy handles. 1 down. Mistimed it. Here's Acosta locked in. Inside pitch active. Peter down low and away. 1-0. Cutter down. Blasted by Acosta to left center field. That's going to hang up, though. Run down by Graham. 2 outs. And now Hammond. First baseman is hitless in the playoffs. Normally used as a pinch hitter, but starting because they're DHing. Since Reeves is DHing, he'll get the start at first. Little Hack activates immediately. 0-1. That's away. 1-1 on the 100-mile-an-hour heat. Heater up and in. 2-1 from Trampelson, who is locked in now. Checked high, good hold. 3-1 as composed activates. Heater up and in, foul back, count full. Heater up and in, chop to short. Tucker is there, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Trampleson. Bottom two were scoreless. Manley, Hackman, and push-ups coming up. Here's Manley, batting 167 on the air. He went hitless in the first game. Curveball down and in low from Kaiser, 1-0. Oh, that's right, he doesn't have a changeup, he has a slider. Slider down in the way, that's chopped at the middle. Lopez dives just out of his reach. Good effort by the old man, but not quite enough. It's a seeing eye single for Manley, his first hit of the series. Hackman up next, locked in, was the big hero in Game 1, driving in 3 of their 6 runs. Broken bat jammed the first. Hammond goes to second one. Lopez back to Hammond. Double play, you love to say it. Here's push-ups. Batting 250 with an RBI. Had a good walk in that first game and had a couple hits. First pitch chopped on the ground at Acosta, and that's going to be an easy inning for Kaisers. He's through the second. Top 3 were scoreless. Steed, Villa, and Lopez coming up. Here's Steed hitting 385. He had 3 hits in the first game. Heater up, chop through the legs of Trampleson. That's a base hit. Lead-off knock for the sprinter. Steed reaches, and here's Villa. Went 0 for 1 in the first game. Runner goes on the first one. Heater up and in. That's a strike. Throw down by Jenkins. Not in time. Stolen base for Marvin. 0-1. Heater up. Late swing. 0-2. Villa behind the 8 ball. Cutter inside. 1 hopper to short. Right at Tucker. Throws to first for the first out. Moving up to third on the play is Steed as he read the ground out right. Here's the old man, Charlie freaking Lopez. Went 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter in Game 1. Infield in for the rushes. Base exterminator active. That's down and in for a strike. 0-1. Heater up. Hit hard to first. Right at Manley, who comes home with it. Jenkins fires back to Manley to still get the out. 2 down. Runner holds at third. Here's Howell. 0 for 1 as the leadoff man. Heater up, late swing, 0-1. Heater down, that's driven by Howell, dead center field. Good carry to it, but it'll hang up for Graham, and it ends the inning. We strand a runner at third with 1 out. Bottom 3, Graham, Tucker, and Ballmer coming up. There's Drake Graham. He did not play in the first game. Center fielder was 10th. Now he's hitting .214 in the playoffs. Gets the start here at Shaka. Ball down and in, that's a strike. Graham's a former Furry Flyer outfielder. We had him his rookie year. He didn't impress me enough to stay on the squad. 1-1. He was also old for a rookie at 30-something. Two-seamer high, 2-1. I believe he was 30 years old. Forkball down, that's low, 3-1. I think he was a B+ as well. Heater down and in, chopped, grounder up the middle to second and jammed him. Costa makes the out, 1 down. Now Tucker, shortstop, hitting 400. 0 for 1 as a defensive sub in the first game. Curveball hitting the hole to short, backhanded by Charlie. Throw across the diamond, gets the out, 2 down. And now Ballmer, left fielder, gets his first start. He was a defensive sub late in that first game, hitting .455. Went 0 for 1 as a batter, I believe. Heater up away, check strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Foul back, 0-2. Forkball down and away. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. Another punch out for Kaiser. I think it's his first, actually. Top 4 were scoreless. Reeves, Rocket, and Gallagher. Heart of the lineup coming up. Here's Reeves, 0 for 1 and locked in. Heater right down the middle, 0-1. Probably the safest spot to throw to Reeves. Heater down, lines right at Carr, 1 down. Madman up next, down to locked in Mojo. He was on fire coming into this one. So that is first at bat. Heater up the way high from the lefty, 1-0. Heater up, oh, that's the pitch, 0-1-1. Slider up and in, not quite, it jammed him. Dead center, that ball's going to be shotgunned. Graham is there, 2 down. Next up is Gallagher, shameless 0 for 1. He is tense again after grounding out to the pitcher's first at bat. Heater in there, 0-1 at the letters. Slider down, driven by Gallagher, dead center field. That is crushed, heading to the deep wall in center. It's off the wall as it stays in the park because this is Shaka. Rounding second, Gallagher digging for third. He'll be in with a 2-out triple as he's ahead of the throw, putting himself 90 feet away back to neutral Mojo. And here comes Acosta 0 for 1. Looking for an inside 1. Gets one at the knees, dumps it to right center field, and that's in the gap. That is going to be down for Acosta. She'll round first, digging for second. Williams' cannon arm throw is late. RBI for Acosta. It's 1-0. Headbutts on the double. Next up, Hammond, who's 0 for 1. Left to left is first at bat. Heater down the middle, late on it, 0-1. Heater up and away. Chase blooped over second, caught by Carr, and that ends the inning. But an RBI, a little two-out rally from Gallagher and Acosta gives us a run on small ball. Bottom 4. It's 1-0. Carl, Williams, and Jenkins coming up. Carr locked in. He's 0 for 1 today. There's the Heater down and in. Check strike. 0-1. Kaiser locked in. Two-seamer away. Outside. 1-1. Ball down in the way. In the dirt. 2-1. Heater up and in. High. 3-1. Ball down in the way. Carr chops at the third. Rocket charges. Cuts it off. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, a Williams, 1 for 1 with a single. Two-seamer up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Line softly up the middle to short. Diving is Charlie to make the nice catch. Attaboy, old man. He's back to neutral. 2 down for Jenkins. He's 0 for 1. First pitch forkball down and in from Kaiser. Hit hard at the middle. That is a base knock. A 2-out knock for Jenkins. Keeps the inning alive. Next up is Manley, 1 for 1 with a single. Down and away. Check low. Ball 1. Ball down and in. Hard grounder right at Acosta. Should take the out at first. That ends the inning. Kaiser through 4 scoreless. Top 5, it's 1-0. Steed, Villa, and Lopez coming up. Here's Marvin, 1 for 1 with a single. Heater down hard through the legs of Trampleson. That's a leadoff knock for Marvin. He's 2 for 2. Next up, Villa 0 for 1. Runner goes on the first pitch. Slider up and away, taken high. Throw down to second. Airmailed into center field. Rounding second, digging for third is Steed. Throw in from Graham is late. That's an E2. And now the runner at 90 feet away with a 1-0 lead. Villa trying to bring him home. 1-0 count. Heater up, lined up the middle. Right at Carr for the first out, unfortunately. Next up, old man. He's 0 for 1. Ace Exterminator active for Charlie. Heater up, skied, shallow right field. And of course you hit it to a Williams, who has cannon arm. Can't run on that, and she gets it activated, of course, so we're not moving. 2 down. And here's Hal, 0 for 2. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Cutter middle of the plate, popped it up. Shallow left field. We get a runner to third with nobody out, and we don't score. Yep, that sounds like our offense. Bottom 5, it's still 1-0. Hackman, push-ups, and Graham coming up. First pitch to Hackman, forkball down and away. Chopped up the middle, that's a base knock. Leadoff single for Hackman, of course, so he'll be on. Leadoff man on in the 5th for the rushes. Here's push-ups, 0 for 1. Two-seamer up and in. Fooled her, wait late, 0-1. Down and away. Chase chops, slow roll to third. Rocket charges, has to go to first, but it gets push-ups for the first out. Next up, Graham, 0 for 1. Nice swinging bunt. First pitch forkball down and in for Graham. That's lined up the middle. Lopez dives out of his reach into left of center. Hal comes up throwing for the plate. Hackman's going to test him. Throw is cut by Hammond, and the throw scared Hackman back to third. Runners at the corners. 1 down for Tucker, who's 0 for 1. Rep away, runner goes. Fouled back on the hit and run. 0-1. Down and away, runner goes. It's a suicide squeeze play. Villa covers home, and they tag Hackman for the second out. He tried to deke us, hoping we'd throw, and instead we tag him. 2 down for Balmer with clutch active at tier 2, who's 0 for 1. Seamer up and away. Chased it out of the zone. 0-1. Slider down and in. Inside. 1-1. Seamer down and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider up and in. Chased it, strike 3 at the letters. Well, actually, he had his eyes, and Kaiser gets out of the jam with nothing. Top 6, it's 1-0. Reeves, Rocket, and Gallagher. Heart of the lineup coming up. Bobby Yago for 2 today, looking to turn his luck around at the plate against the locked-in Trampleson. Heater down, and then roped right at Tucker for the first out. That ball was smoked. Madman up next, also 0 for 2. Heater up and in, taken high out of the zone, 1-0. Heater up, got under it, fouled back, 1-1. Heater away, driven by Rocket, slicing foul in right field. That is going to get into the corner, out of reach, 1-2. Remember, Williams not the fastest runner. Cutter up, smoked up the middle on the line. That's a base hit for Madman. He's on with his first hit. He's 1 for 3. Trampleson down to neutral, 1 on, 1 down for Shameless, 1 for 2 with a triple. Hit one to the dead center wall, and Shaka almost cleared it. Cutter down, lined into center field. That's down for a hit. Graham will play it. First and second, one down. Little rally going here by the heart of the lineup. Here comes Acosta, 1 for 2 with an RBI double last at bat. So far, that's the only run on the board. Slider up and away, caught the letters, 0-1. Heater away, outside, 1-1. Slider at the knees, driven by Acosta to the right center gap. That's going to split the fielders and roll all the way to the wall. Rounding third is Rocket. He'll score. Gallagher around third. He will also score a 2-run double for Acosta. 3-0 Headbutts as she has driven in all 3 runs so far today. Hammond following her. He's 0 for 2. Peter down, driven by Hammond to left of center on the first one. That's going to hang up. Graham under it for the second out and will hold. Next up is Steed, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and locked in with 2 stolen bases. Peter at the knees, late swing, 0-1. Slider chased low, 0-2. Slider up and away, chase, number to short, tough play with sprinter active. Tucker throw to first, not in time. Infield single for Steed. Runners at the corners for Villa, who's 0 for 2. Runner goes. Peter up and away, throw down to second, not in time, coming home Acosta, she will score on the delayed steal. It's a delayed double steal, and the Headbutts steal another run. It's 4-0. 0-1 count to Villa. Peter up, popped up, down the right field line, foul, caught by Manley to end the inning. But the Headbutts get 3 more. It's 4-0, bottom 6. Carr, Williams, and Jenkins coming up. Carr locked in. Slider up on the first one, that's high, 1-0. Down in the way, check strike, 1-1. 2-seamer up and in, check strike, 1-2. Work ball down and in. Line to right field, that's going to get down for a hit as Steed will cut it off before it gets past him. Leadoff knock for the speedy Carr. But remember, B is behind the plate and he's got an elite level arm. We'll see if they try to steal down 4. Here's Williams, 1 for 2, locked in. 2-seamer up and away, check strike, 0-1. Down and in. 0-2. Work ball down and away. Low. 1-2. Work ball down and away. Low. 2-2. Peter up and in. High. 3-2. Zoom down and in. Foul back. Count full. Slide up and away. High ball 4. What a take from Williams. She works the walk. First for Kaiser. 2 on. Nobody out for Jenkins. 1 for 2 with a single. Forcing her down. Fouled off. 0-1. Slider up and in. Checked high. 1-1. Using her down and in. Low. 2-1. Well down and in. Line to right. Steed coming on. Slides. Smothers it as it hits him in the nuts, actually. He'll get it in quick, but that's an RBI knock. Carr scores 4-1. Here's Manley. 1 for 2 with a single. Kaiser no longer locked in. RBI hero active. Peter down, that's a strike. 0-1. Work ball down and away. Low, 1-1. 2-seamer up and away. Skied to left center. Gallagher is over. Puts it away for the first out. Now Kaiser locked in again. Next up Hackman, 1 for 2 with a single. Ball down and away. Outside, 1-0. Peter down and in. Low, 2-0. Big hack activates for Herbert. Work ball down in the way. Low again. 3-0. 2-seamer down and in. That's a strike. 3-1. Down in the way. Chopper to second. Slow roller. Acosta charges. Flip the second. 1. Lopez to first. Double play. You love to see it as Kaiser gets out of it. Only giving up 1. Top 7. It's 4-1. Lopez, Howell, and Reeves coming up. Here's Lopez. Old man 0 for 2. Charlie freaking Lopez. Peter up and in high, 1-0. Peter up, line the second, right at Carr, 1 down. Unlucky. Oh, another person I get to ban. Ban. Block. Report. Stop putting scam messages in my chat, as that's low for ball 1. I hate those bots, and I wish they didn't exist, but hey, it is what it is. 1-0, heater down by Hal, line to center, And that's going to be another out right at Graham. 2 down in the 7th for Trampleson. Here's Reeves, who's 0 for 3. Trampleson pitching well today. Slider for in, grounded hard to shortstop. Tucker there, and that ends the inning. Babiega 0 for 4. Bottom 7, it's 4-1. Push-ups Graham and Tucker due up against Kaiser. First pitch curveball down in the way. Foul back, 0-1. Slider down and in. That's a strike. It's 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. High, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. High, 2-2. Ball down and away. Ball 3, full count. Heater down and in. Ball 4, another walk for Kaiser. Great at bat there from push-ups. Fell behind 0-2 and fought back. Next up, Graham, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater down and away. Shot through the legs of Kaiser, and that's back-to-back hit. Back-to-back runners reach here to start the 7th. Probably need to go to the bullpen here. Here's Tucker 0 for 2. Maybe we can get Tucker out. Probably his last batter. Slider down in the way, fouled off 0-1. If we can get an out here, I might consider keeping him in. Heater down and in, check low, 1-1. Using it down in the way. Hard hit at the middle. Lopez dives out of his reach into center field. Al comes up throwing for the plate. Runner will score. It's 4-2. Yeah, you got to come out, Noah. You're done. Here's Ballmer 0 for 2 with clutch. Bonilla will pinch hit instead with Tier 2 RBI hero despite being tense. Coming in out of the pen. It's too early to throw him out there. Gotta be Roth. We need the stopper. Lefty in. He's going to try and stop the bleeding. 1.29 ERA, 1.43 whip, 8 strikeouts. Heater down, that's low. Ball 1. Ball down and into Bonilla. 2-0. Two-seamer away. Chop, slow roll to third. Roth off the mound. Bare hands, goes to first, gets the out on the swinging bunt. 1 down for Carr. 1 for 3 with a single. Ball down and in. Hard pad, ripped foul. 0-1. Heater away. Checked outside. 1-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Hitting the hole softly between third and short. Cut off by Rocket. Goes to first. 2 down. RBI for Carr. It's 4-3. Here's O'Wugliams. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Tying run 90 feet away. Two-seamer up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and in. That's a strike. 0-2. Slider down and away. Cotter to chase it. Strike 3. She gone. Roth slams the door. Top 8, though, it is 4-3. Rocket, Gallagher, and Acosta coming up. We need some insurance. Rocket 1 for 3 today. Jenkins moves to left field after Bonilla subs in. He will catch. Heater up, that's high. Ball 1. Heater middle in. Jammed by Rocket on the line. Hard to center, but right at Graham. 1 down. Next up, Gallagher. 2 for 3 with a triple and a single. Checked away on the heater. Good hold. 1-0. Cut up and in. Turned on by Gallagher. Driven deep to left field. And you can shaka that ball. It is off the bottom of the scoreboard as it hits the wooden brace there. You mess with the Ram, you got the horns. Gallagher a double shy of the cycle. He's got his 3rd homer of the playoffs. It's 5-3. Next up, Acosta. 2 for 3, 2 doubles, and 3 runs driven in. Heater inside, chased, pulled foul. 0-1. Trampleson approaching the end of her day. Heater down, Nubber to second. Carr is there. Throw to first, 2 down. And here comes Hammond, 0 for 3 today. He is yet to get a hit. Change up hard, rip on the ground to short, right at Tucker, and that ends the inning. But a home run for Gallagher gives us an insurance run back. 5-3, bottom 8. Jenkins, Manley, and Hackman coming up. There's Jenkins, 2 for 3, 2 singles, and an RBI. First pitch slider, away, check strike at the knees, 0-1. Curveball down and in from Roth. Strike called. 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. 1-2. Four-seamer down and away. Chase. Nubber back to Roth, who fields. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Manley. 1 for 3 with a single. Slider down and in. Ball 1. Heater down and away. That's a strike. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Line to left center. That's down for a hit. Hal cuts it off. It keeps it in front of him. Manley will be held to just a single. Tying run coming to the plate with 1 down for the Rushes here in the 8th. It is Hackman, 1 for 3 with a single. Slider down and in on the first one. Hard hitting the hole to short. Lopez dives out of his reach. It finds its way through. Tying run on base. 2 on, 1 down. Go ahead run coming to the plate. It is push-ups. 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch, two-seamer down and in the dirt. 1-0. Down and away. Hit hard right at Charlie. Flips to second. 1. Acosta to first. Double play. You love to see it as we get out of it. Top 9. It's 5-3. Steed, Villa, and Lopez coming up. Here's Steed. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. He is locked in as well. Outside on the cutter from Trampleson. 1-0. Outside again on the two-seamer this time. 2-0. Peter middle in. Lined at the middle. Right to Tucker. 1 down. V up next. He's 0 for 3 today at the plate. Peter way, driven to right field on the fly. That's going to go right to Williams. 2 down. Next up Lopez. Old man 0 for 3 today. Base exterminator remains active. Peter up and in. Ball 1. Peter up and in. 0-2. Or 1-1. Jesus. Slider hangs. Line to short. Right at Tucker. That ends the inning. 1-2-3. Trampleson throws 9. Bottom 9. Graham, Tucker, and Bonilla coming up. Here's Graham, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Roth will start the inning. Curveball down, that's low. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Foul back, 1-1. Two-seamer down. Fouled off, 1-2. Slider for in. Inside, 2-2. 2-2 pitch, curveball down. Graham chops it back to Roth, who fields it. Throw to first, 1 down. Here's Tucker, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Two-seamer up and in. Ball 1. Either way, off the corner. 2-0. Curveball down and in. That's a strike. 2-1. Either way, ball 3. 3-1. Two-seamer up and in. Soft liner to first. Hammond backhands cleanly. 2 down. Here's Bonilla. 0 for 1 intense. I'm gonna sub in. I'm gonna go to Hooper here. No, you know what? Never mind. Roth, finish the job, please. Curveball down in the way. I trust you. That's in the dirt. Strike called, though. 0-1 at the knees. Either down and in, foul back. It's 0-2. Down to their last strike in game 2. Slider up and away. Got him looking! He is gone! And we're going to game 3. Winner take all as Roth slams the door in relief of Kaiser. 5-3, the final. Headbutts win. We go to game 3 back home at Parque Yardanero. 3 RBIs for Acosta today. She really led the offense with the two doubles. And then Gallagher had a solo homer, and our 5th run, I think, was on a delayed double steal, which Acosta scored. And then for the rushes, RBIs for Jenkins, Carr, and Tucker. So they all drove in 1 apiece. Kaiser, 6 quality innings, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Great pitching from the injured starters. He gets the win and a quality start to boot. Roth gets the 3 innings save the hard way, striking out 2, his 2nd save of the playoffs. Trampleson, a complete game loss. 9 hits, 5 earned runs, a homer. No quality start, but she kept the Rush's bullpen off the mound. So they are fully rested, heading into the winner-take-all game 3. We, however, will be without probably Neville Roth. Gallagher, great job there. Shameless, MVP showed up big. Acosta, great day today. And then Neville Roth with a great pitching. The stopper was effective. That's how we do it. We go to the winner-take-all game 3. It all comes down to this. This one is for all the marbles. It'll be the aces. Eduardo Weaver for the Rushes with Tier 2 Elite 2-seamer. 1-0 with a 2.61 ERA and an 0.87 whip. And for us, it is lefty Bethany Bugles. 1-1 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.80 whip. It all comes down to this. All right, lineup. Reeves, Rocket, Steed, Gallagher, Flexed, Benjamin, Acosta, Bugles, and Trejo. Lopez, Howell, Villa are all tense along with Hammond, so they're all on the bench along with Gare. Okay, it's good enough for me. For the Rushes, Kaufman will lead off at third, Studwick in left, Carr at second, Manley at first, Graham at center. Williams catching today, so they have their 3rd different catcher on the mound, as both Jenkins and Bonilla, their normal catchers, are tense. Tucker and Ballmer will be in right field. So interesting, I would have Carr start at third because he's a much better fielder, and I would put Kaufman at second with her Not only her weak arm, but her poor fielding as well. So that is an interesting call there. They're not starting Herbert Hackman, who, by the way, is not tense. Neither is Nacho Crisp. Tucker and Kaufman are both starting over them. They are, however, without push-ups. They're without Jenkins and Bonilla. However, their bullpen is fully rested and ready to go. Looking at our bullpen, Roth is locked in, but he is at half stamina at best. Ratherswell is at about 2/3 stamina. Benitez is basically fully rested. Pops is, and so is Hooper. So we have our back three. We don't have our long arms. Let's do it. Winner take all game 3, baby. This is what you show up for. Who will be the year 1 champions for the Cooperative Ruler League? We're about to find out. Will it be the Rushes or the Headbutts? Winner take all at Parque Yardenero. Here we go. This is my moment. Let's do it. Kaufman leads us off, the Tier 2 bad ball hitter, hitting .462 with 2 RBIs. This is her first start in the finals. She was a late sub in Game 1 as a pinch hitter. Got a hit. Bugles coming off a loss in her second start. She has a 1-1 record in the playoffs with a 5.40 ERA and a 180 whip. She got lit up by the Chucklers offense against their ace, Kylan Floral. But in her first start against the Pumas, she was great, having a shutout. Slider low through 6, I believe. Or 5 innings it might have been. Lined up the middle to short. Diving Benjamin to knock it down. Good play, but he has to hold it. It's an infield single for Kaufman. There's Studwick, left fielder, gets the start here. Did not play Game 2. Tier 1 fastball hitter active. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Flexed is behind the plate today, not Villa. So the arm is not as strong. Pitch out, run does not go. 1-0. Change of away. Chased, fouled off by Studwick. 1-1. Zooming down and in. Chased it. 1-2. Pick off. Runner does not go. Down and away. Chopper in the hole to second. Acosta over. Has to take the out at first. 1 down as we're not getting Kaufman there. She's at second for Carr, who's locked in with Tier 2 first pitch Slayer. Slider down and in. Inside. 1-0. Take that away. Peter down and away. Line to first. Reeves is there for the second out. They do not double off the runner. Here's Manley. Tier 2 RBI hero active. Lefty-lefty matchup. Zoom up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider down and away. That's pulled foul. It's 0-2. Change it down and in. Low. 1-2. Forcing up and in. Chased and jammed foul. Good play. Screwball down and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Bugles gets the punch out. Let's go. We strand Kaufman. Bottom 1. Reeves, Rocket, and Steed coming up. He gone. Baba Yaga leads off, coming off an 0-for-4 performance in Game 2. Did have a homer in Game 1, I believe. Heater up, that's a strike. 0-1. Little hack acting against Eduardo Weaver, who is the ace of the rushes, as he's quickly ahead 0-2. Eduardo in the playoffs. Let's see. There we are. He's 1-0. He's won 1 of his 2 starts. He got a no decision in the other one, which they did win, by the way. 3 runs given up in 10 1/3 innings. He has not gone deep in either start. He has, however, struck out 9, so he's averaging almost a strikeout an inning. He has, however, given up 3 home runs. However, all 3 of them were solo homers. Heater down, driven by Reeves, deep to left center field, into the gap it goes, off the wall. It's extra bases for the Baba Yaga. Rounding second, he's digging for third. He'll start the game with a leadoff triple, beating the throw from Tucker. Attaboy. Madman up next, locked in. 1 hit last game. Heater up, taken high on the cutter, 1-0. Heater up away, late swing on the 2-seamer. That's his best pitch, 1-1. Heater up, hard hit through the legs of Weaver into center field, and we got an RBI knock. 1-0 Headbutts. That's the first run he's given up this playoffs, not on a home run. Here's Steed locked in. Heater away, line, foul, out of play, 0-1. Power's ready, active for Marvin. Dribble down, hit hard at the middle, backhanded by Carr. They will turn 2. Hard hit, just right at the fucker. Here's shameless Nicholas Gallagher, the MVP. He's homered in each of the 2 games so far this episode, both solo shots. Chased it inside, 0-1. Down and in, check strike called this time. 0-2 as Tough Out activates a tier 2. Cutter up, lined and up the middle into left of center. That's a knock for Gallagher. MVP will reach here with 2 outs. Inning continues for Flexed. Catcher hitting .231 in the playoffs, getting his second start. Sat out game 2 as that's inside for a strike, 0-1. Peter down, broken back grounder through the legs of Weaver, who didn't even react for it, but thankfully Tucker is there and the flex doesn't run well, so it doesn't turn into an infield hit. Top 2, it's 1-0 on the, what was it? It was an RBI single from Madman, 1-0 Headbutts to the second. Graham, Williams, and Tucker do up. Here's Drake Graham, center fielder, coming off, I believe he had a 1-hit game in game 2. Didn't play game 1. Slider misses inside to him, 1-0. Screwball up and in. Jammed on the ground to short, charging Benjamin. He'll throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Williams, catcher today. Heater down and in. Low ball 1. 2-0 up and away. Jammed foul by Williams. 1-1. Up and in. Whiff through it. 1-2. Slider down and away. Chased, fouled off. She got to it somehow. Screwball down the way. Doesn't chase this time. 2-2. 2-0 down and in. Jammed her foul. 2-2. 4-0 up and away. She gone. Blew it by her. Another punch out for Bugles. 2 down. Here's Grant Tucker. Shortstop. Average down to .333. First pitch change up at the knees. Hard grounder to short. Benjamin to his left. Cuts it off. Throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Bugles. Bottom 2, it's 1-0. Benjamin, Acosta, and Bugles coming up. There's Benjamin, shortstop hitting .250. Sat out game 2. He was 10s. 1 RBI in the playoffs. Heater right there, 0-1. Weaver reels back and fires. Cutter at the knees, 0-2. Quickly ahead. Cutter up and in. Line by Benjamin to right center. That's down for a hit. Nice swing, Lando. He'll reach to lead off the second. Next up, Acosta locked in. Second baseman raring to go. She had the big 3 RBI game in game 2. She was the big deciding factor. She had 2 doubles, drove in all three of our first 3 runs of the 5. Next on, jammed up the middle. That's a hit for Acosta on the 1-0 count. She keeps her hot hitting going here in the finals. 2 on, nobody out in the second. Here comes Bethany Bugles, the pitcher, who actually knows how to hit. She's locked in, hitting .250 with an RBI, looking to help her own cause. Checked high on the heater, away by Weaver, 1-0. Heater up and in, jammed in the hole to left field. That's a hit for Bugles, and that's going to load him up. Went right to Studwick, though, so we won't test him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes Axe Trejo, getting his first start of the playoffs. Center fielder is 0 for 2 as a batter. Starting for the Tense Howl today. Tier 1 easy target active. Curve drops low, ball 1. Down the middle, heater, and he was late on it, 1-1. Slider high, check, good eye, 2-1. Heater fouled off, 2-2. Staying alive. Throw down and in, hitting the hole, base hit for Trejo, his first hit in the playoffs. He'll bring home a run, we stay loaded, 2-0 Headbutts. Weaver tense, and we're back to the Baba Yaga who's locked in. 1-for-1 with a leadoff triple and a run scored, looking to put an early dagger into the casket of the Rushes. Heater up and in, ball 1. They have to pitch to him, too. The bases are loaded. Heater down and in, lined in the center. That is down for a hit off the sliding Graham's glove, and 2 runs are going to score. Jigging for second, Baba Yaga. He'll be caught between first and second. He's in a rundown, and the other runner's thinking about home. He's coming home, and now he's going to be thrown out at the plate. Trejo thought he'd get greedy, but it's a 2-run double for the Baba Yagas. He keeps himself on the base paths. It's 4-0 Headbutts. Rocket locked in. Way to sacrifice yourself, Trejo. I love that. Heater up and away high, 1-0. Weaver still tense. Heater inside, jammed at the middle liner. That's down for a hit, and Reeves is going to score easily. He'll fly around third. 5-0 Headbutts in the second. We're pulling away early. And here's Steed, 0 for 1. Into a double play. Runner goes on the first one. Cutter up and in. That's high. Ball 1. Throw down by a Wuglim. She got cannon arm, and they get the Madman. 2 down. Cutter up, hit hard at the middle. Sprinter active. Tucker there. Throw to first in time. Then the inning. Still, 4-run outburst as we make it 5-0 to the third. Ballmer, Weaver, and Kaufman coming up. There's Ballmer, right fielder. Clutch not active. Heater up and in. Ball 1. 102 from Bugles, who is still locked in, by the way. Screwball down in the way. That's a strike. 1-1. Zoomer up and away. Line to right field. That's lunging past Acosta for a base hit. Leadoff single there. Next up, Weaver. Pitcher is tense. They probably won't bunt down 5 here. And if they do, they're stupid. Peter up and in. They show bunt. Strike called as it's pulled back. Change up and in. Bunt shown. Popped up. Diving is Flex to make the nice catch. And he'll throw to first. Double play. You love to see it. As we get the double play with Flex's great agility. He may be fat, but he can still move with the best of them sometimes. We didn't even have to tempt him with a burrito this time. 2 down, bases empty for Kaufman. Slider down and then low, ball 1. Kaufman did single her first at bat. Either way, fouled off, 1-1. 2-seam up and in. Checked high, 1-2. Screwball down the way. Chased it, strike 3 out of the zone. Third punch out for Bugles. She gone. Bottom 3, it's still 5-0. Gallagher, Flexton, Benjamin coming up. Here's Gallagher, 1-for-1 with a single. Shameless trying to keep it rolling here. Slider at the knees, rope to right center field. That's in the gap, and that's extra bases for the speedy Gallagher, rolling to the fence. After it, Graham, he gets there, gets it in. Rounding second, Gallagher, he's digging for third. Relay throw from Carr, not in time. A triple for Gallagher. And here's Flex, 0-for-1, looking to bring him home. Peter down, off the face of Weaver. He is down. Williams takes the out at first, but it's an RBI ground out. 6-0 Headbutts, and Weaver is injured. And out of the pen is long-arm Slick Pickman as they have to pull Weaver. Oh my God, the Rush's championship hopes are falling apart at the seams here, and it's only the 3rd inning. Pickman in, making his 2nd appearance of the finals. He pitched in game 1. 1-0 count, changeup blooped up the middle, caught by Carr for the 2nd out. Benjamin retired. Here's Acosta, 1-for-1 with a single. Heat up and in. Hard chopper past the diving glove of Kaufman at 3rd. Another hit. Acosta 2-for-2. She's feeling it. Next up, Bugles. Pitcher 1-for-1 with a single. There goes. Peter up and in. That's a strike. Throw down to 2nd. Airmailed into center field by Williams, even with cannon arm. And digging for 3rd, moving into 3rd, is Acosta. 0-1 count the Bugles. And she hits broken back, dribbler up the middle. No man's land. Carr is there. Throw in the dirt, not in time. 7-0 Headbutts as it's an RBI for Bugles. And it goes from bad to worst. Bad to worse here for the Rushes in the 3rd. Peter down and in. That's a strike to Trejo. 0-1. RBI knock his first at bat. Peter up and in. Roped hard right at Carr. He'll throw to first to end the inning. But Weaver gets blasted in the chest by Flex. He gets knocked out of the game, and we score 2 more. 7-0 Headbutts to the 4th. Studwick, Carr, and Manley coming up. Slider down in the way on the first one. Grounded right at the shortstop. Benjamin there. Throw to first. 1 down. Business as usual for Bugles. You see him upping into Carr with first pitch Slayer. He takes it for a strike. 0-1. Peter down and in. Chop foul. 0-2. Jammed him. Change it down. Chased. Looped foul on the left side, out of play. Peter up and away. Well high. 1-2. Slider down and in. Carr fouls it. 1-2. Pitch 40 for Bugles. Screwball down in the way. Chased it out of the zone. Strike 3. He gone. 4th punch out for Bugles. 2 down for Manley, who's 0-for-1. Two-seam up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Down and in. Chopped on the ground to 3rd. Right at Madman. He'll throw across. And that is going to end the inning. Bugles through 4. Bottom 4th. 7-0. Reeves, Rocket, and Steed coming up. Here's Reeves. 2-for-2 with a triple. 2 singles and 2 runs driven in. Change up inside. 1-0. Slider away. 2-0. Peter middle in, blasted by Reeves, deep center field, carrying well, out of room at the wall, Graham looking up, leaping, and they mess with the Ram. They got the horns. Reeves hits a solo homer. It is now 8-0. Headbutts in the 4th. He is already a double shy of the cycle. It's only the 4th inning, folks. 4th of the playoffs for Reeves. And here's the Madman, 2-for-2 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Get up and in, late swing, 0-1. Rocket did get caught trying to steal, though. That high, 1-1-1. Pickman tense. Get up away, bloop to right center field. That's a tough play for Graham. He will get there on the slide, though. 1 down. Next up, Steed, 0 for 2 today. Lefty-lefty matchup. Slider blooped in, shallow center. That's a tough play. And Graham slides and gets there again. Nice play. 2 down for Gallagher. 2 for 2, triple and a single today for Shameless. Change up down and in. Ooh, he's out in front of it. 0-1, looking for it. Change up away, pulled to third, caught by Kaufman on a hop. Throw to first in time to end the inning. But 8-0, a home run for Reeves. He puts another one on the board. Top 5, Graham, Williams, and Tucker coming up. There's Graham, 0 for 1.
Number 33, Frank Reyes.
Slider up and in on the first one, inside, 1-0. Down and in, fouled off, 1-1. Screwball up and away. Graham lines at the short. Lunging is Benjamin to his right. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Now Williams, 0 for 1 and tense. He's him up and away. That's a strike, 0-1. Down and in. Check strike, 0-2. Heater up and in. High, 1-2. 2-seamer away. Fouled off late, 1-2. Change it down. Low, 2-2. Slider down and away. Chased it, strike 3 out of the zone. Another punch out for Bugles. I believe that's her 5th today. 2 down for Tucker, who's 0 for 1. Bugles at 11 Ks now. Yeah, it's her 5th today. Good, I'm keeping track. Slider up and away in the first one. That's a strike to Tucker, 0-1. 2-seamer down and in. Looped right back to Bugles on the soft liner. She makes the catch at the 1-2-3 inning. Shutout through 5. Bottom 5. Flex, Benjamin, and Acosta coming up. We're halfway home in Game 3. And the Headbutts, they're looking pretty good to win the championship. But it's not over till it's over. Keep focused. Here's Flex, 0 for 2 with an RBI. Ground out, I believe. Blasted a liner off the chest of Weaver, which got the run home. Also knocked him out of the game as we chased the slider low, 0-2. Change it down, pulled foul, 0-2 to Flexed. Slider away, off the end of the bat, hit the short. Grounder right at Tucker, he'll throw to first, 1 down. Next up is Benjamin, 1 for 2 with a single. Change it down the middle, turned on by Benjamin. Give it a ride, but it's going to run out of gas there and right. Under it is Ballmer for the 2nd out. Next up, Acosta, 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. Gabrielle's been hitting the ball well. Heater up and away with through 0-1. She also stole a base. Change up away, Nubber to 2nd. Carr in. 1-2-3 inning here for Pickman. First one we've had today. Top 6, it's 8-0. Ballmer, Pickman, and Kaufman coming up. There's Ballmer, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, screwball down and away. That's ball 1, low. Heater up and away. Blatt popped up to 2nd. Acosta, shallow right center, calls for it. Goes away, 1 down. Next up is Pickman. Hitless today. First bat of the day, actually, for Pickman. Hitless in the playoffs. Heater away for a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in. Low, 1-1. Slider down, 2-1. 2-seamer up and away. Strike called, 2-2. Pitch 60 from Bugles here. Heater up and in. Chased it, strike 3. He gone. 6 punch out for Bugles. This one on the elevated heater. Kaufman up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider down and away in the first one. Check strike, 0-1. Screwball middle in. Rip foul, 0-2. Heater up and away. Outside, 1-2. 2-seamer down and in. Checked inside, 2-2. Change it down and away. Off the plate, 3-2. Heater middle in. Jammed on the ground to first, right at Reeves. He'll take it himself. 1-2-3 inning for Bugles. A shutout through 6. Bottom 6, it's 8-0. Bugles, Trejo, and Reeves coming up. There's Bugles, 2 for 2, 2 singles and RBI, and she is now on fire, folks. Change it low, ball 1. Chased it low, pulled foul, bad swing, 1-1. That's on me. You're down the lane, Nubber to short in the hole. Tucker charges, throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Trejo, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Easy target active at tier 1. Heater down, late swing, even though he knew it was coming, 0-1. Heater inside, lined into center field, and Trejo's got a hit. He's 2 for 3. He's got a multi-hit day. Now to bring up Baba Yaga. Colin Reeves is the double shy of the cycle. He's 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Solo homer last at bat. Chased it away out of the zone. 0-1. Heater up his chase, skied at the right field, tried to press it too hard. Caught for the second out. Hopefully he gets another bat. I want to see him hit for the cycle. 2 down. Here's Madman. 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs. 3 down and then broken back grounder through Pickman's legs. Carr is there, though, to back him up, and that ends the inning. That's the second time their pitchers have not reacted to balls hit right back at them. Top 7 we go. It's still 8-0 Headbutts. Bugles coming back out. There's Studwick 0 for 2. Screwball up and in on the first one. That's fouled off. 0-1. Slider down and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Change it down and in. Inside. 1-2. Where's he nothing away? Laid on it. Fouled it off on the right side. Gallagher gives it a look. Out of play. 1-2. 2 down and away. Chase. Number to third. Rocket charges. He's there. Throw to first. 1 down. Now Carr, 0 for 2, but locked in. Down the way. That's a strike. 0-1. Still hitting 100 on the gun. Screwball up and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Slide up and away. Line softly to center. Trejo coming on. Slides. Doesn't get there, but he traps it. Good job, Axe. Way to get to it. 1 out knock for Carr. Bugles down to locked in mojo. Here's Manley. 0 for 2. First pitch slider down and away. That's chopped. Number up the first base line. Reeves charges on the swinging bunt. Throws to Bugles in. Not in time. It's late. Graham up 0 for 2. No one covered the bag. Back-to-back hits here. Slider away. Hit hard to Reeves. 1 hopper. Throw to second. 1. Acosta to the pitcher. Double play. You love to see it. Bugles gets through 7 shutout innings, and Manley was hurt running to first. It's just adding injury to insult at this point. Oh, my God. Bottom 7. Steed, Gallagher, and Flex coming up. Steed 0 for 3. Actually, that was Graham running to first. My apologies. Sorry, Grunt. I heard a grunt and I thought it was you. It wasn't. Push-ups will come into play center for the injured Graham. She is tense, but she probably won't have to bat. And now Spectacular replaces Pickman here as well. He pulled his hammy. You hate to see it. Change up chased low from Steed. 0-1 on the first one. Heater away. Nubbed up the third base line. Kaufman backhands. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Gallagher. 2 for 3 with a triple and a single today. Change up, roped foul, out of play, 0-1. Heater up and away, line, 1 hot. Oh, picked by Manley, nice job. Gets the first 2 down. There's Flex, he's 0 for 3 with an RBI, ground out off the pitcher's chest. Heater away, ball 1. Heater up, whiff through it, 1-1. Slider down, smoked up the middle on the line, but Tucker is there. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Spectaculo. Top 8, it's 8-0. O'Wugliams, Tucker, and Balmer coming up. Here's Bo Williams, 0 for 2. First slider down from Bugles. Low, ball 1. Where's he down and away? Nubbard is short, charging Benjamin. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Tucker, 0 for 2. Change it down. That's low, ball 1. 80th pitch coming from Bugles here. Steamer up, line to right center field, hit well. Trejo on the run. Will get there for the second out. Nice catch. Here's Balmer, 1 for 2 with a single. Down and in. Line at the middle, nice hit for Balmer. His second of the day, he's 2 for 3. And now to bring up the pitcher slot. Here's Spectacular. Pinch hitting is Herbert Hackman, who's not in the lineup today. 538 with a homer, 6 RBIs. He's been one of their hottest hitters. I'm surprised they didn't start him. First pitch slider up and away. Checked high, 1-0. Two-seamer up and in. Jam, shallow right field. Gallagher in. Gets there to end the inning. Shutout through 8 for Bugle. She'll come back out for the 9th. Raymond Benson, the former Thumper and Furry Flyer, is out of the bullpen. He'll be in for Hackman. He is 0 ERA, 0 whip, and 1 strikeout. So he's pitching well in the playoffs, but they haven't had to use him yet. He may be their only reliever that hasn't pitched yet here in this series. No, Ricky McFarland, I forgot about him. They haven't had to use their closer. So Benson in. Benjamin will lead off the 8th. Heater up, late swing, 0-1. Heater away, 1-1. 7, 8, 9 due up here, I believe. Or is it? Is it? I forgot where Benjamin hit. 6, 7, 8, my bad. I can't read. 2-1 count, late on the inside heater, 2-2. Heater away, popped up by Benjamin. That's shallow left center. That's a tough play, though. Outfielders were deep, but Studwick gets there. 1 down. Here's Acosta, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Inside pitch active. Curveball away, in there for Benson, 0-1. Slider misses outside from Benson, 1-1. Heater down, hit up the middle, hard. Diving Carr behind the bag at second, makes the play. Throw to first, not in time. Infield single for Acosta, her 3rd hit of the day. Now to bring up Bugles, who's on fire. 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. You better believe she's not coming out. Slider down and the way low, 1-0. Slider hangs, hard hit right at Tucker. Throw to second, 1. Carr to first, double play. That ends the inning. So we fail to score in the 6th, 7th, and 8th, but we have an 8-0 lead going to the 9th. We are 3 outs away from clinching the championship. Let's see if the Headbutts can get it done. Bugles going for the complete game shutout. Kaufman, Studwick, Carr. Top of the lineup, due up for the rushes. Here's Kaufman, 1 for 3 with a single. Returned 3 double plays today. Peter down low, ball 1. Screwball up and in. That's a strike, 1-1. Slider up and away. Outside, 2-1. Two-seamer middle in. Line up the middle. Benjamin lunges out of his reach into the deep gap it goes in left center. Trejo will cut it off just before the wall. That'll hold Kaufman to just a double. So leadoff woman on here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Studwick, who's 0 for 3. Bobby Bugle's last batter here. Slider inside low, 1-0. 89th pitch. Heater away, 2-0. Change up. Pulled, blasted by Studwick out of play. 2-1. Forcing up and in. Broken bat pop-up behind third. Rocket there on the line. Puts it away, 1 down. Next up, Carr, 1 for 3 with a single. Bugles earns another batter. Screwball away on the first pitch. The strike called, 0-1. Heater down in the way. That's outside, 1-1. He's in the middle in. Carr pops it up. Left center field shallow. Benjamin is out. He's under it. He'll put it away. 2 down. Kaufman stuck at second. Down to the last out. It is Grunt Manley. 1 for 3 with a single. He has Tier 2 RBI hero active. Bugles going for the complete game shutout. Still on fire. First pitch slider down in the way. That's a strike. 0-1. That's 95 pitches. Heater down. Hard hit the short. Diving Benjamin. He smothers it. Gets up and fires. Gets the out at first. And the Headbutts have won the first championship in the Cooperative Ruler League. Our co-op built team with general manager at Scootsy16 is the cream of the crop here in year 1. We have done it. Oh, this collaborative effort worked out wonderfully. I mean, the first game today was rough, but we bounced back in the second to hold on and win with an injured Noah Kaiser on the mound. And game 3, we had a masterful complete game shutout from Bugles. Our offense lit up Eduardo Weaver, and we knocked him out of the game early with that injury in the 3rd. It was just wonderful. Like, it started bad, and it ended perfectly. You could not have asked for a better game here to end it. 8-0 the final in Game 3 as we pull off the reverse sweep and win the championship. No runs driven in today for the Rushes. They only had 6 hits, 2 for Kaufman, 2 for Ballmer, 1 for Carr and Manley. For us, Reeves was a double shy of the cycle. I hoped he got one more at bat. He didn't, but he had a home run. He drove in 3 runs. Rocket had 2 RBIs driven in on a single. Flex had an RBI line drive that knocked out at Weaver. It hit him in the chest. Bugles had an RBI single to help her own cause. And Axe Trejo in his 1 start gets an RBI single as well. Not bad for the young center fielder. And he's looking to earn himself a spot back on the roster. That might have just done it. Weaver, 2 1/3 innings, takes the loss, 10 hits, 6 earned runs for the ace. Line drive to the chest. It just went from bad to worst. He falls to 1-1. Pickman, 3 2/3, gave up 2 runs. Spectacular had a clean inning, and Benson had a clean inning, giving up a hit. Bugles complete game shutout through a 6-hitter, 6 strikeouts. She turned 3 double plays. Great outing for Bugles. She finishes on her best performance of the year, moving to 2-1 in the playoffs, gets that ERA under 3. Player of the game, Colin Reeves. The Baba Yaga, of course, could not say enough good about him. Bethany Bugles, the runner-up with the complete game shutout, striking out 6. And then Acosta with another multi-hit game. Gabrielle Acosta showed up big in the finals. She was probably our hottest hitter in the finals today. Like, she had at least 2 or 3 hits every game. Like, it was that good. She didn't drive in any runs. but she scored, and she got on base, and she stole a base. She was a table setter this time. All right, good job, guys. Way to go. Let's go. Didn't think we'd do it, but we did. I mean, we didn't have a lot of confidence with this team at the beginning of the year, remember? This was a hodgepodge team, but man, this offense lit it up. Our bullpen was always suspect, but the offense carried us today. Got it done. Lost in extras in game 1, won game 2, crushed them game 3. Love it. Let's take a look at our MVP standings here for the playoffs. The postseason MVP, the Baba Yaga, Colin Reeves. Nice job, Colin. Way to frickin' go, my bro. Bethany Bugles runner-up, Rocket 3rd, Gallagher 4th, Roth 5th, Steed 6th. Damn, Neville Roth made it as a reliever, and Gabriel Acosta jumped all the way to 8. Hackman from the Rushes. Lovestone was great for the Vrooms in her 2 starts. And Kylan Floral, man, he pitched well for the Chucklers. He got that win. He kept them in it. Rocket gets the batting title. Reeves tied for most home runs. Steed tied for most RBIs with 9. That is surprising. Piper V, of course, hit a grand slam. Can't forget him. Man, that's a lot of offensive leaders. Madman takes OBS. Slugging goes to Reeves. And combined goes to Reeves. Gallagher even passes Rocket as well. Man, Piper Villa had a 1.158 OBS. Damn, Piper. Rocket led with hits with 22. He did have a 6-hit game in there. Reeves had 19, Gallagher 16. Extra base hits, though, goes to Reeves. He has the speed. Gallagher with 7 right behind him. He picked it up big in the finals. Nobody in strikeouts, thank God. Runs scored, Reeves had 12. Acosta 9. Gallagher 8. Rocket 7. Stolen bases, Hal and Steed each had 3, tied for second. Simon Carr had 6. That man was a fucking menace on the base paths. Via, Reeves, Acosta, and Rocket each have 2, and caught stealing, Reeves 2, Gallagher 2, Rocket 1. Bugles gets 2 wins. She's the only pitcher to do so. ERA, Roth finishes third at 0.90. Cooper only pitched once, so she shouldn't be up there. Lovestone pitched twice. Very good outings for her. Stevens, Bugles, and Rotherswell all had ERAs under 3. Roth had 2 saves, led the league. Hooper had 1. Whip, 108 for Stevens is the best. Roth is 120. OBA, Stevens, and Roth. Of course, Stevens only started twice, I think. Yeah, he started twice. Bugles, 12 strikeouts, leads the league. She had 3 starts, though. Roth, 10 as a reliever, number 2. And Romano and Stevens each had 7. And then strikeouts per 9, Romano, number 2. He had only had 1 start, though. Roth had 9. Bugles had a 5.68, and Stevens had a 5.25. Walks per 9, Bugles 0.95, Romano 142. Strikeouts to walk, Romano at 7, Bugles at 6, Stevens 3.5, and Roth 3.33. Not bad. All right, so now we're going to go into the off-season, but we are not going to do the full off-season here. So if you have not... So originally when I used to do these, I would just do a full off-season video together as one massive video. It would be like a completely separate episode. Now, as I've progressed through the years, it's been 2 years now playing this game. Actually, I think almost 3 years. Holy shit. My apologies. So now what we're going to do is we're only going to do the re-signing phase. We are going to see... who is willing to come back and who is not going to come back. Like who's retiring, who wants to go to free agency and make more money, so on and so forth. Now, normally, if our GM was here, Scootsy would handle this portion. But he's given me permission to actually do this myself since he's unavailable this evening. And I know how he does things because I've watched his videos. So how he does things is we'll go into this screen. He will most likely look to re-sign as many of the players as possible so that way it doesn't mess up the chemistry as much. But if someone is, like, grossly overpaid, he will cut them. If someone turns down the offer and walks away, he will not try to re-sign them. And if anyone retires, you can't really control that. So let's go into the offseason and see who wants to stick around with the Headbutts. Okay, nobody retires, so that is good. Not even the old man, Charlie freaking Lopez. He wants to hang around. So everybody wants to stick around. So that's good. All right, so... what we're going to do, obviously, is we're going to scroll down this. We're going to start with the easy ones. Molly Pops, this is she's undervalued, and she doesn't want any extra money. So I'll take that. That's really good. She's going to stick. Hooper, he's underpaid slightly as well, so he'll be an easy re-sign. I don't know if we're going to want to keep him because he did blow a clutch save in the playoffs, but we'll see. Closers we don't normally have in these series, but I'm not the GM, so... Neville Roth, this is an easy re-sign. He's not asking for more money. He is slightly overpaid, but he's not asking for more money. So please, we're not Ratheswell pitched really well this year. I'm going to keep him for now. Current salary at 99. That's easy. And Benitez, 99% as well for this. He will stick as well. So that was easy. Pitching, moving to the starters. Sawyer, he's not asking for more money. He's actually overpaid. We're probably not going to keep him in year 2. If I had to guess, probably will be replacing him. But, man, he was great for us. Derek Stevens, he wants more money. He's progressed really well this season, up from, I believe, a B+ to an A-. He has developed really well here. And as deservingly so, he wants more money. We only have $1.9 million available, though, in the budget. Keep that in mind. So, Noah Kaiser's 99. I'm going to roll this. If he walks away from a 99, he walks away. He stays. Bugles is at 97. I'm going to roll this as well. She stays, thank God. All right, Gare, 59%. Her loyalty's really low. I'm just going to float this out there. If she takes it, she does. If she doesn't, no skin off my nose. I'm not going to overpay her. She walks away. Okay, that's not surprising. Trejo, I'm not going to pay him any more money. He's making about what he's worth, a little bit under. I don't know if he's going to stick around or not. He'll probably be replaced, but I do like the youth factor on him. He's going to take the contract offer for now. Hal is a little bit overpaid. We're probably definitely going to get rid of him. If I had to guess, we'll probably keep Trejo, get rid of Hal, because Trejo's a good bench bat. Hal is a little bit older. He has regressed slightly. Probably look for a younger center field option moving forward. 99% we're going to roll this, and he'll take it. Marvin Steed is vastly overpaid. I am going to cut him because that's what Scootsy would do here in this situation. Free up a little bit of money as well. So he is gone. Gallagher, he is slightly underpaid. 98%. I want to roll this. I want to be greedy. And we're going to get it, thank God. Lopez is very overpaid. I love you, Charlie. The old man is a freaking legend on this channel, but he needs to go. We need that $11 million back in the budget. Lando Benjamin, he's probably going to get replaced if I had to guess, but he does have the utility factor going for him, and he's young. So he'll probably stay, but offensively, he really needs to step it up next year. What is this, 92%? I'm going to risk this. Thank God. All right, Madman, he wants to stick around 100%. That's easy re-sign money. Acosta, man, she stepped up big in the finals. 99% though, I'm going to risk it. We'll get that. 99 on Hammond. He's probably going to get cut in the offseason because he was just signed for the playoffs. He was a mercenary. 99%, we'll get that roll. Reeves, 84%. He wants 12-3. Give him the money. Give him the money. He still wants to be underpaid. Give him the money. That's not even a question. Piper Villa, he's gone to legend status. I'm going to roll a 99, though. He'll stick. And Flex, 97. I'll roll this as well. He's probably going to get released in the offseason, but we'll wait and see. All right, only one left is Derek Stevens. I like Derek. I think Scootsy likes Derek, too. He's asking for his pay increase. Let's give it to him. We have the money to spend right now. So right now, only 3 openings going into the actual offseason. The Old Man, Marvin Steed, and Camilla Gare. 2 of them were overpaid, and Gare just didn't accept the contract. So next, so off screen, Scootsy and I are going to go through this together. He's going to highlight players he's going to want me to sign, and then next episode we're going to go through his plan, show you guys what it looks like, and we're going to see if we can fulfill that plan by bringing in those free agents that he's highlighted for us. If we're unable to do so, we'll have to pivot, and that's going to be fun. Or, bothersome, depending on how we're doing this. But that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Big episode here for us as we do the finals today for the Headbutts. We managed to win the best of 3 after choking game 1 in extra innings in 12, losing 7-6. We win on the road 5-3 to force a winner-take-all game 3 behind an injured Noah Kaiser. And then we blow them out in game 3, 8-0. Bugles throws a complete game shutout. We injure their ace, and it was all hands on deck as the offense absolutely unloaded on the Rush's pitching. So we are champions here in year 1 in the Cooperative Ruler League. Tune in next time to see the plan that myself and our GM at Scootsy16 are going to put together here to try and make this team a back-to-back winner in year 2. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you're watching this over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Scootsy's channel. It's linked down below in the description. And catch y'all in the next one. Until then, this is a nasty one. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.